Machiavelli production. Yo, we kicking off live with the facts on the table. 3 hours deep on the lies they enable. Bills packed with pork, votes bought in the dark. Congress playing games while the people get sparked. Mainstream media metric mangling, rhetoric tangling, packing the narrative lacquered in lies with the glossy allure. We wheel through the static, surgical with the syllables, sinking the signal, slicing the noise and delivering sharper, richer. Truth no longer obscure. Bullpens up, we locked and loaded. Independent voices truthfully decoded. No corporate spin, no filter deception. Round one starting, real talk in session. The bullpen. The bullpen. Hey, power broker scheming when the spotlight fades. Lobbyists crafting laws in the backroom shades. Corporate media feeding the same tired script. We expose the grift and the lies they permit. Independent media rising against the machine, bringing clarity where the propaganda's been seen. Hold up, pause the feed, let the real one speak. No gatekeepers here, no agenda to tweak. Algorithms trying to bury the dissenting view, but the bullpen squad got the mic and we coming through. No sacred cows, we roast them all the same. Truth over clicks, that's the name of the game. Whispers turning into mandates, loud big tech shadow banning while they hide in the cloud. Inflation taxing pockets that they swore they protect, while elites throw champagne on another private jet. We connect the dots that the cable news skips, call out the flip-flops and the policy slips. No left, no right, just facts in the fight. Every episode I might check under the lights. It's time to lock it, from city blocks to red dirt lanes. Welcome to the bullpen.
I do think
welcome
it was
to another episode of the Bullpen, because it's Sunday night, and this is when we do the Bullpen, because this is when we can all get together.
Hey, nice bull portraits.
Which is different from last week when I couldn't be here.
God.
Thank you guys for covering it.
It was a great show.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah, because
you have the
muted
preview on the preview.
Well, you can't hear us.
You guys are talking. I can't hear it.
Oh my
I guess
God.
I will.
We can hear you.
No. God dang it.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Bullpen. Highly organized.
Hosted by Mad in Comics. Fuck these other guys because they don't ever include us.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's because you had the preview still muted.
Did I?
No. Yeah, we tried to tell you, but you ignored us.
It's not still muted.
No, Matt's just retarded.
Yeah.
No, I'm right about this guy.
You can't hear him?
You can't hear anybody?
I can hear you guys.
Brahma can't hear us.
Well, we can hear him.
So what are we going to talk about?
Anyway, Chad, what are we going to talk about?
I would say that we can play roulette on which senator is actually alive and which one passed away. Because I don't know.
Is that like Russian roulette?
Which one passed away?
I'm pretty sure. Look,
is it insensitive to say the wrong senator died?
No, I mean, is it?
No, I'm kidding. I don't.
I don't wish the death of anybody, but
I don't wish the death
was not my favorite senator.
Well,
Lindsey
okay,
Graham
my reply was nothing of value is lost. Doesn't mean that I wish the man ill or want him to be dead, but
I just want to make sure we're clarifying because we're not crazy leftists that are happy when people die.
Or crazy right, bro. I've seen it on the right almost as much.
Okay.
Yeah. I've
specifically that's what I'm stopping us from doing.
Specifically the libertarian right. there's a few known actors on that one, especially on X with bigger accounts that are like, oh my God, he was a slave to AIPAC and blah, blah, blah. All I know.
Are you talking about what's his name?
Lindsey
No.
Graham.
No. The slave to AIPAC thing. The guy who said that. I'm blanking on the guy's name.
His name's Clint. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Okay. No,
Howdy,
that's somebody else.
Tell Matthew hi for us.
So here's what I know about Lindsey Graham. Do I think he could have been replaced by a more effective senator? Yeah. Did he show up and vote the way we needed him to when we needed it for big things? He did.
Most of the time.
And
unlike John McCain.
Yep. So this goes back to when Thomas Massey was running for. I said Lindsey Graham is more of a team player for Trump, and is more valuable in the Senate and Congress as a whole than Thomas Massey is, because that masshole would never show up for the votes when we needed it. And Lindsey Graham voted for the big beautiful bill. He got the border security funded, the lock, say what you will, he might have.
And he was pushing hard on the Save America Act.
And he didn't try to benefit personally from his position. Unlike, I don't know, the other side. He's none of that Nancy Pelosi bullshit, even though he could have with all, because he was a bit of a war hawk.
Look,
he was.
That's an understatement. Yeah, that's a huge understatement.
And I agree that I think, again, I would have been perfectly fine if Lindsey Graham had been replaced as the senator from South Carolina. And it's well known my thoughts on South Carolina politics on this show. But
no, I don't think you've ever mentioned it.
Yeah, I don't think.
That it is the
Have
worst
you even
thing
been
that's
to North
ever
Carolina?
happened. South Carolina. South Carolina is the worst thing that's ever happened to American politics going back to the founding. That being said, Lindsey Graham voted the way we needed him to when it came to confirmations, when it came to budget bills. He was pushing the SAVE Act.
He was a main push behind getting Kavanaugh through with the lousy Ford crap.
This guy gets it. Yeah, and he always, whenever they put up the first Supreme Justice, he would confirm, except for one, and he called her
Are you talking about Bush's one?
No. What's her name? Dakani Jackson Brown.
Ketanji.
Yeah. Did I get most of it right?
No.
For the most part.
I think the end names, yes. First name, no. So, yeah. You got the government name.
Pretty sure he walked out on that one.
Yeah, because she was being borderline fatata.
She couldn't tell anybody what a woman was. Why would he want
I
to
mean,
stick
that
around
is just
She's not a biologist.
That's honestly what lower on the list of the issues with her.
Yeah.
When her entire reason for getting nominated was being a black woman, and she can't even clarify what being a woman is, it kind of immediately discounts her credentials.
Well, Chad, she's not a biologist. I mean, come on.
In that moment, she was a marine biologist.
I don't even know what that means.
You never watched Seinfeld?
Yeah.
I was not a big fan of Seinfeld.
Oh, all right.
I saw it.
Chad is defeated in disappointment.
It's a great show.
Yeah. We all get it.
Anyway,
I love how the ending of it was, these really are just horrible people that we have liked this whole time.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I don't like the show. It's because they're horrible people.
Always Sunny does it better.
They are far more horrible, yes.
They did, I think they took the baton from them and ran with it.
And I've never denied it.
But thank you guys for running the show last week without me. I'm sorry I had to miss the big 250th celebration.
I mean, it was a great show, ran well.
Some said it was one of our best.
Yeah.
People are saying that it's the Johnny Appleseed episode of the Bullpen.
Yeah. Well,
maybe
you guys did such a great job that I'll probably just let you do it in that first week of August, too.
Wait, what are you doing first week of August?
I'll be in Vegas for the meetup. I don't get in
gross.
until 10 o'clock on Sunday night.
Wow, I can't believe you're choosing that over us. Over our audience. Chat, you hear
I might
this?
be in the chat from the plane. Zombie Box says debatable. I'm assuming that's
Well, Andy
as to
doesn't
whether
know
it was
shit.
the best show ever.
He don't know. He hasn't seen everyone. Isn't it your bedtime, Andy?
Probably.
Yeah, we'll just wait for his
We
reply.
did get from Andy
Thank you, Andy.
2, what is that, pounds?
Sure, quibs, whatever.
Hail the Bullpen, chat, and
But what
Mad
is
Chipsky.
this?
What?
His
Mad
no
Chipsky?
band.
Didn't like that, huh?
Nope.
You want to hear me say something smart for once? The bullpen is awesome.
I thought we were going
What,
somewhere.
you thought I was going to let you answer?
Yeah. This is a serious stream, Andy. Start treating it that way.
Yes, like Mad does. Actually, this is about the most serious I ever see Mad on any stream.
Fair.
Except for maybe Lit Devils.
He's not
Or-
wrong. Oh no! Don't even. Lit
Lit
Devil.
Devil.
He is
Oh, I'm
constantly
playing a fucking heel. Are you kidding
he
me?
is constantly riling up that chat to try to like go after him. He says stuff on purpose, like what's anime?
Oh, they hate it when I say more. They should make more anime like One Piece, live action, because it's way better. They love that take.
I bet they do.
It's true though. Anime is better when
Senator
it's live
said
action.
She got you guys to drop the man in the kilt last week.
Do we have a man in the kilt?
I mean, Braveheart, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't think we.
Mel
I don't remember
Gibson.
us playing it, but
I told Chad to.
I only stuck around when I could, so. But yeah, the whole Lindsey Graham thing, I love how rumors just immediately started flying around Twitter. Yeah, he was poisoned. It's all either Russia or Iran.
I mean, they haven't finished the autopsy.
Yeah, well,
yeah, they have. He had an
it's a heart
aortic
attack.
dissection.
yeah,
It's
there's
a
a heart issue.
genetic disorder, so hard to poison him into that.
Is it one of those Eastern Europe conditions?
Disorders?
Yeah.
What?
No, it's.
When you
I
may
don't
pick up
think it's
in
related to
a
inbreeding.
factory.
Oh, okay.
He had a family history of cardiac issues. He had just done a massive flying. The trip to Ukraine involves
Yeah.
a lot of flying,
Weird, right?
train driving, and like train riding and
Exposure to Russian chemicals.
or the more likely thing is that he's a 71-year-old
75-year-old man.
I love Slither Dad's response. They poisoned his aorta.
Bro, he has that Senate insurance.
That what?
Doesn't mean
That means
he's immortal.
71's not old when you got that Senate insurance.
The Senate insurance.
So he has access as a senator to the government suite
would
of
go.
benefit options.
Here
You would
comes
also
his-
have
Yes,
to know
they
that you're about to have
didn't
a
whisk
heart
him
attack
away
for
to
that.
lithium in time to basically re-engineer his heart valve or whatever, his aorta.
They couldn't get him as adrenochrome quick enough.
Yeah.
Achman's razor. That's right. Russians did it.
Occam's razor. Where's the Ahmed's razor?
Occam's razor is that Russians did it over.
Yep.
He's a 75-year-old man who had a bad ticker.
Hey man, I didn't make the rules.
Putin says, I no need waste radioactive material. He dies. No.
He got drag off.
And if he could just reach out and kill anybody in Ukraine, he might probably take out Zelensky first over Lindsey Graham, although Lindsey Graham is pushing most of the funding, so
Exactly.
maybe we won't have quite as much of that going towards Ukraine.
That'd be nice.
I feel like
Well,
you
I
guys
think we
are
pretty
just,
much cut it out since Trump took over anyway. I haven't heard of any packages that were really funding anything with that. I think he told both of them to knock it off and then took his hands off the deal. So
he's letting Europe, if for Patriot missile, all that kind of European, defense companies can sell whatever they want to Ukraine, but the spigot of American-made materials is kind of turned off.
right,
Which,
and I'm happy to not be funding it.
yep.
And then we've got the other situation. Is Mitch McConnell alive?
Where in the world is
Has
Mitch
anybody
McConnell's-
checked his shell?
like
Where in the world is Mitch McConnell?
is where is he at on the was it the Glasgow scale of consciousness or whatever it is?
I'll say this for him: he is one of the only people that is turtly enough for the Turtle Club.
He is a turtle.
That is a deep cut. Have you ever seen the Master of Disguise?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I have with
Dana
Dana
Carvey.
Carvey.
I haven't seen it, but that one line has stuck with me from the trailer for decades now.
It was not a good movie.
What's crazy about the Mitch McConnell thing is they tried to put out like a proof of life.
Yeah, with him and his
Video?
wife and a newspaper.
Except
And then
it
they
was-
didn't show the date or time on the newspaper or anything. It's just him holding it in the corner of the picture. It's like, that's
mean-
not how this works.
Just from the get, it's a little suspicious that people have newspapers. You know what I mean? Like, wait, hold on. What year is this? You know?
It's a little suspicious that
Is
his
it
wife
really
is back from
that
China
suspicious?
already.
Oh yeah, that is suspicious. I was going to ask that too. It's like I thought his wife was in China.
Well, I mean, remember, this all started like 3 weeks ago. She fled like 2 days after he went into the hospital, was my understanding. So I don't know when she got back or if she got back, but they're trying to pass a picture off as that's what's going on.
Well, maybe she went back to visit family or get new orders.
The-
I don't know.
The only thing that gives me any pause in whether Mitch McConnell is completely brain dead at this point is that Scott Jennings said that he had a 17-minute conversation with him.
Yeah, AI can do that now.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's
Especially
not
if
wrong.
you're just trying to mimic Mitch. Because all you have to do is lock up about every 2 or 3 minutes. But
Exactly.
who knows? They've got, what, till August 13th? Or is it 3rd? I think it's the 13th. Before everything's locked in for the elections. Then instead of being able to run a special election, it would just be an appointment. So I think they'll try to run out that clock.
I wouldn't be surprised at that point.
So we could have, what, another almost full month of this? Because we've
And
already
all
had
of
3
this-
weeks.
All of this is going on as the Graham Plattner stuff happened too, where they 86'd him out of Maine, where that was another one. Susan Collins was trying so hard to hold that story until,
Right.
and that was that was a Swalwell where the Democrats leaked it first so that they could get him out in time.
Well, and the funny thing about it was the story, another version of that story had already gotten out there, but the woman involved was a Republican. So the Democrats just automatically didn't believe that one. But now we've got a credible Democrat accusing him. So now we're going to pull the trigger.
No, the difference is now they saw the polling.
They wanted
and
him out.
So they wanted him out. People, think that it's that this is them genuinely getting.
Wait, is Sherry doing foot pics now?
Yeah. I yelled at her last night about it.
Okay.
Don't bring in that degeneracy and
Is she
Getting
trying
Chet
to
all
like
riled up.
attract Kata or something?
Trying to get on WikiFeet?
Yeah.
She just
We're all
says
quiet.
yes.
I don't know about I don't want to get involved with the people on the internet who look at feet pictures. That's all Mad's business.
That's Mad's business.
I heard that. Hold on, but I got to step away because I got to pop a bottle open.
Oh, he's got to step away. You show Sherry's foot picture on the show, and Matt
he's gonna
suddenly
have
has
to
to
step
step away.
Step
I
away
made
for
my
a couple
feelings
minutes.
about it very clear last night. I banned her from Circle of Jerks.
Oh, I bet there was a circle of jerk going on with you seeing the feet picture. You're borderline Tarantino-esque on that situation.
So yeah, Plattner's out. Senate is looking weird now, just after the events of this week, but still well within Republican control, I believe.
I think Susan Collins is more set up. I mean, she's still.
Well, yeah, they're doing the same thing that they just did with Biden and Harris. Here's 100 days. We're putting you up against, Susan Collins. Have fun. Not going to work out for them. We saw how well it worked out for the Kamala Harris campaign. Democrats,
it worked out.
It is amazing how often they're just not going with whoever they vote for in the primary. You would think their voters would be sick of this crap. They haven't had a meaningful primary since they got Bernie out in 2016?
Yeah, it was 2016.
It's incredible. So, since I wasn't here last week, I know you guys probably talked about it for a bit, but the birthright citizenship, Chad?
Oh, yeah, we did. We covered that.
Yeah. Well,
do you have thoughts you want to share?
Yes, because a lot of people are saying, we have to just go with what the Supreme Court said, and it's the Constitution, and that's how it's written. And I have thoughts that I've shared on some of the other shows, but the Constitution is not a suicide pact.
No, it's not.
Well,
it was never meant to be.
It doesn't. But
that's what this decision does.
Well, there's options, and we talked about it. What this does, yes, the Supreme Court has interpreted the amendment to allow birthright citizenship. What it doesn't mean is that the administration can't make now going into the United States completely onerous for anybody. If you're a woman and you're coming in on any kind of travel visa,
any woman that's pregnant,
or you have to have a pregnancy test within 10 days to get initial entry, and you have to go back every 2 months and have a test done at your expense. And if you if you're positive for pregnancy, you're immediately sent out of the country.
Yeah, that solves it during a Republican administration.
I'm back.
It is what it is. You gotta
Well, what actually happens with the administration saying that they're going to challenge it again? Because the Supreme Court basically said, no, you've got to legislate.
Well,
so, is it automatic they're just going to turn it down and say, nope? Because the second all those signs started popping up on the southern border saying,
so
for
there's
$4,000, you can have an American citizen at our place.
So the rumor is that supposedly after seeing those signs and things, Amy Coney Barrett is getting cold feet about the decision.
Right.
And there is a situation where within 120 days, you can seek rehearing of a case if one of the majority justices decides to change their mind. It is super rare. Like super, super rare. Like, don't even count on it in any way. But, I mean, it could happen. Now, do I think that Amy Coney Barrett is actually, this isn't just a rumor? The idea that there isn't birth tourism, they kind of scoffed at it when the hearing was going on. And now that there's direct, blatant evidence of immediate birth tourism.
Advertising for it?
Yeah. It kind of goes, kind of shows that that's hey, look, what we told you was happening is actually happening.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is one of the worst decisions I've ever seen a group of people make.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially coming from people that would put there to make sure that this doesn't happen. You know what I mean?
Right. And especially since we know what the actual intent behind the law originally was.
Right.
We have the author's intent. It's written down. He even said, of course, this doesn't mean for aliens.
It just bogs them out. Like, why was she nominated or whatever? You know what I mean? Yeah.
So
because clearly I don't think she's as
we did a woman Supreme Court justice too.
Well, I don't, because clearly she's not as aligned with the ideology of the conservatives that we were led to believe she she was, you know?
She's a professor. She had more of a
She was very
professorial career, but she was on an appeals court for a sufficient amount of time. She had allegedly the bona fides, but there was questions at the time. I remember there was people who wanted somebody different. The problem is that regardless of what we'd prefer, there was a desire from the Trump administration to appoint a female justice, and she was at the time the top tier female conservative candidate for the Supreme Court.
Right, which is low tier.
You never know, because the Republicans always seem to get screwed by their Supreme Court justices. There's a handful that actually stay kind of true to what we think we're putting them there for.
And it's usually the constitutionalists, right? The one, because I mean, disagree or agree, at least you know where they're coming from every time.
Sure. I don't know. I don't think we're going to see either of the two older gentlemen step down during this term for Trump. Pretty sure they both signaled that they're sticking around. But I still can't believe that decision was that bad.
Yeah.
Did they do anything this week, Chad?
The
I
Supreme
thought they
Court has
blocked
done
something with California, a lower court. But I didn't get to read through it.
pretty sure they were on break, but I can.
Man, they take a lot of breaks, you know?
Well, they only hear cases. The Roberts Court has heard less cases than any of, like, he's basically gone. I think he's 20% lower than who was it
What-
before him, Rehnquist.
What do they do in their free time?
Clarence Thomas travels around the country in an RV and parks in Walmart parking lots. So.
Based. But I mean, like, I feel like this should be their main. They can't do, you know, Monday through Friday, regular business hours. You know what I mean? Well, they got to have summers off like a 6th grade science teacher.
Because there's not that many things that should be getting to them.
Is there
Yeah.
not? Well, yeah, they shouldn't be getting to them, but they're going there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially when they refuse to take up cases that clearly need their you know, them to rule on.
But some of that is them waiting for the right case that'll be airtight for them to be able to make the ruling that they're wanting to make on it.
Is that why we had them to take the easy layups and not to to handle the
Man, you worked for the military. You should know the answer to that.
Fair.
You've got to have the
My
right
bad.
situation to come up to be able to
My bad.
make it airtight.
Lord forbid their book sells less when they retire.
Actually, on the same day that those decisions came out, I think it was Gorsuch released a children's book.
What?
Is that the one about coaching the women's teams?
I don't think so. I think it's a basic civics book, but for small children.
Well, okay then.
How did you guys feel about Ro Khanna this week?
Oh
Yeah, you
man,
have to
I was
chain
like,
me.
damn.
What did he do now?
He went over to Israel trying to get into Gaza and got detained by people in Israel. And then the IDF told him, yeah, you're going to need to leave. You don't just
That's
get to
just funny.
go through
Honestly,
here
they
and do
should have let
whatever
him
you
go.
want.
They should have let him in.
I mean, yeah.
Sometimes, you know, if your kid keeps reaching for the hot
The
pan,
stove.
yeah, eventually you're gonna have to let him touch it.
Well, Ro Khanna's always looking for the hottest thing. Always. That guy switches his opinions on stuff more than any other politician, I think, in our government.
He's very wealthy.
Flows with the wind. What's that?
I mean, he's also very wealthy, which I think is interesting since they're go full on eat the rich in their politics, and Ro Khanna is over here like he's done something funny where his kids he's made them like owners of massive properties, so they already own like $200 million worth of stuff, and they're only like in their like single digit age.
Oh yeah, those kids
What?
always turn out to be great.
Hope they're paying
But-
taxes.
Yeah, probably not. You know how this works, Brahma.
I text the shit out of an infant. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
So, through family trust, the minor children already have ownership stakes in 3 private golf clubs in Ohio. And a stake
Not the
in
host set?
65, and they also own a chunk of a $65 billion wealth management firm.
How many Leering centers do they have, though?
I, mean,
I
that's
want them to
really
have
high.
to
Quite a
vote.
few.
I want it to be something where they have to show up and vote.
Dude, I want to know how the fuck do these? We need to make it illegal for foreign individuals to come over here and run for office.
In 2024, according to the financial reports they have to file, his children, again, who are like single digit aged, earned $2 million from the golf courses they owned in Ohio.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah,
for
well, I mean,
Democrats.
come on, never estimate the intelligence of a child. I mean, clearly they're savvy in business.
I want them to have to show up to board meetings. I want them to sit there in their high chair and have to make decisions.
I want them to
with
show up to the
board.
board meetings and shit their pants.
Mad
Give me
says
more
that now
Cheerios.
until they show up like they're fucking Boss Baby from that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like Andy's taking off. But
See
for
you,
$2,
Andy.
he says, I'll watch the rest of the stream later. Night, guys. Thank you,
See you,
Andy.
brother.
Have a good night. And
No, he doesn't get one. He's leaving.
no, he gave us money.
I have a ton of thanks to give, and it could be all yours.
I exercise so much restraint by
He did really good, Brahma.
not just using the Bryce Dallas Howard ones.
Except when I got into the chat, the very first thing you did was Bryce Dallas Howard.
Oh, I did that on purpose, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you.
You son of a bitch. So, yeah, Rokan is an idiot, thinks that he's allowed to just travel through Israel, and it's no problem to just go hang out in Gaza via Israel. And it's
So,
no
well,
different
I mean,
than
that's one of-
What's-Her-Face doing it, Greta Thunberg trying
you-
to get in.
I mean, but at the same time, at least it's intellectually honest, because if you're a Democrat politician, you have no concept of borders
Fair.
and security. So why would you expect any other country would do anything different?
It's also one of those things you're only going to do once, you know?
Yep.
You mean like
Going
lining
into
up to
Gaza,
protest,
you do that one
against,
time.
ICE over and over and over? Oh,
No,
yeah,
no, no.
Going into Gaza, you
Yes,
don't come
that-
back. But yeah,
That's what I'm saying. It's one of those things you only do once.
if you actually got in, yeah. Did you guys watch any of the pre-trial?
Wait, is it airing? What channel?
Oh, the
It was
Tyler
on
Robinson.
all week. The Tyler Robinson, Charlie Kirk.
I didn't know. Is it on Spike
Otherwise
TV?
known as Candace is a crazy bitch live.
Well, hold on now. She did give us that evidence because she showed the picture of him with the same hat and shirt at the Dairy Queen or
The
whatever,
maroon shirt.
in the black hat with the white logo.
And the other 7 people that she pointed out in videos that, well, these guys also had maroon shirts. It's like, yeah,
Didn't
they're
have-
at a college campus with thousands of people. A couple maroon shirts is kind of normal. But yeah, that guy is dead to rights. I will be shocked if they do not take a plea deal at this point.
Yep. I mean, they're taking it serious. Even his boyfriend detransitioned for
Right?
the trial.
Oh no,
Jeez,
I'm not a
really?
furry or a tranny.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that's fucking funny, and honey too.
But even in this, the pretrial, they're still losing all their minds. All of the, Candace Owens and everybody. They're like, well, no, there was never a video of him firing the shot. And everybody from within the courtroom was like, yeah, there was.
No,
They showed us the video.
no, they didn't.
Yeah, they
There's
did.
not. No, there's not a video of him actually firing the shot.
Yes, there is.
Mm.
There's a
We're gonna
video
need
of
to-
him getting to the southwest corner,
Right.
going into prone, firing the shot, getting up and running.
We're gonna need to verify that because I'm pretty sure there's not.
Well, that would make it to where Candace isn't the liar, but Tatum, Benny Johnson, and probably 5 or 6 other people said this is what they showed us on the
I
last
could be
day.
wrong. I definitely could be wrong, but I was pretty sure
But
that.
that's the thing. Everybody, all the crazy Candace people are still like, no, even though multiple people have come back and said, I was sitting in the courtroom and I watched the shot. Poso said it. A lot of people have.
Chad, are you
Because
looking it up?
Erica invited everyone that was Charlie's friends to be there for that final day. And that's what they were shown. The enhanced video.
Enhance.
Enhance.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'll do that.
We didn't get to see the video.
No,
Well,
this
yeah.
was,
But they were
it was
shown
only
in court.
shown in court.
Right.
As far as I can tell, I'm seeing Brahma's stuff being reported. But I didn't
Okay.
pay.
My
I
stuff.
didn't.
I see. I thought the prosecutor came out and said that there wasn't a video.
Yeah, the prosecutor used the video. The defense basically argued against the video being shown.
No, see that. No, I said I thought the prosecutor came out and said there wasn't a video.
They said they showed it, so. But at that point, like I said, I'd be shocked if we don't see a plea deal in the next few weeks. Because they gave him, another 2 months before the actual trial?
I don't know, but they got the confession to the tranny friend is all up in it. I mean,
Lover.
I don't like using that word.
Does it make you uncomfortable, Chad?
Well, yeah, it's like a furry costume wearing dude. I mean, it's gross. I want to make like we should bring back being disgusted by that kind of stuff again. It's like
I never stopped.
Yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure that a lot of us are still kind of disgusted by that. So yeah,
But if
I
it
don't
makes
think
you
it's really
uncomfortable,
annoying.
I am going to say the word.
Love
Kind
it.
of like when I'm told
or
not
tranny
to say
lover.
moist.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, seen Fox
Or
News
retard.
saying that they
Do you
didn't.
think if there
show
is
the
actually
shooting?
a plea deal that he'll take it?
they would do it probably
He is
to
dead to
not
rights.
give the death penalty. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what the plea deal would be. You want, like you take
Life in prison, no chance of parole, but we're taking the death penalty off the table, that kind of thing. Which I would disagree with, but that's the most likely thing. But there was not a single piece of evidence that helped him in any of this, and they tried every stall tactic that they could. I don't know how much you guys watched it or watched clips of it.
No, I haven't seen any of it.
See, Fox News is saying the video does not show the actual shooting.
It shows them going.
There
up
are
on
two
the
different
roof, right?
videos. The one that actually came out that we were allowed to view, that was
Did
on
not.
Twitter,
Right.
was his whereabouts throughout the day. Did not show it. On
Right,
the final day of the
obviously,
pretrial.
obviously.
On the final
I'm-
day of the pretrial, they're
That's
saying
that's
that
not
the
what
other
I'm
one was
looking.
shown.
I'm not looking up. Did they release it? I'm saying was there footage shown in court? Period.
Okay.
And everything I'm seeing is that there wasn't any footage of him physically shooting the rifle.
Well, Chad, do you want to pull up Poso or Brandon Tatum?
I'll go for you. I'll see. Not really. I don't. See,
Not
I don't.
really.
I don't really feel like this is anything even worth arguing about, though. Like,
I think it is. I think holding people accountable if they're going to say something that's not true, especially when it's something that we don't.
Clarification
access
on the
to.
record.
All right. Let's see how far.
Because if it
back
turns out
Poso-
it's not true, then I'm going to have a problem with Poso and Tatum, more so than I already have with Poso.
All right. Talking about the car he's driving. It's just he's very active on X, so it's taken a while to.
It was Friday afternoon, I believe.
Oh, that's only like 1,000 tweets I have to go.
Yeah, I know. The man tweets like a fucking machine.
Yeah.
All right,
that's
wait,
kinda all he does.
All
Yep.
right. I'm going to bring up all right. Benny Johnson put the clip that is allegedly the prosecutor saying they have the video of him taking the shot, and we'll see if this. Well, this is a clip, so let's see if this actually is. God, I hate EV Mux with the little mini screen. All right.
What, with the vertical layout?
No, it makes a little. All right.
It has a great surveillance system, and they captured the defendant coming onto campus at about 7 a.m. or I think about 8 a.m. Okay, it's clearly him. He's driving his gray Dodge Charger. And I should say he's from St. George, so this isn't just a casual passing by Utah Valley University. This is a 3.5-hour drive from his home, 250 plus miles from his home. They capture his car pulling into the Utah Valley University parking structure. He gets out of the car. He's wearing his favorite Hurley hat, a maroon T-shirt, shorts, and Converse shoes. The same clothing.
Feel bad for Converse.
Yeah, they're the Bronco.
And this is as bad for a shoe company as when the that cult was wearing all the Nikes.
Was it Adidas or Nikes?
I thought it was Nikes, or was it Reebok? It was like I thought it was Nikes.
No, they were Reeboks.
Was it Reeboks?
Yeah, it was
Well,
Reebok.
remember Bronco? It took them 30 years before they put out Ford put out another Bronco.
I don't think finding one in white
brought
is
it
still hard. I don't think they sell it in white.
Not even the new ones.
Yeah.
He's wearing when he turns himself in the next day.
Wait, real quick. Sorry.
Clearly him. There's good facial images and everything.
If they do though, they need to call it the OJ package. Go on.
The juice.
Or should it be the AC? This
Yeah.
AC, you know who it is.
He walks
The
around
juice trim
campus and he
model.
scouts campus out. He then leaves the campus. UVU surveillance then captures him return later. He returns on foot right before the Charlie Kirk event. He's wearing a disguise of sorts. He's wearing a baseball cap, different baseball cap, pulled low. He's got sunglasses on, a different shirt, different pants, but the same Converse shoes. That's all seen in the surveillance.
By the way, even OJ knew to get rid of the shoes.
Fair. Yeah.
He's limping because there's a rifle down his pants. The surveillance captures.
Maybe he
this
was just happy
individual.
to see you.
Again, I don't want to overstate the evidence because the pictures of his face at this time are not as definitive as they were earlier because of the sunglasses and the hat. But it captures his face, captures his appearance, his height, his build, all consistent with how he looks earlier in the day and how he looks today in court. But he makes his way to the rooftop. Makes his way to the sniper's perch on the rooftop, takes the shot, and then runs to the northeast, drops off the building, and runs to the northeast of
Okay,
campus.
hold on. Pause it though.
Into a wood.
So the way he said it, it's not as if he's saying in the video, this is what we see. He's just describing his actions at this point.
No, he's describing what is seen in the surveillance.
is he,
that they
though?
have.
So remember, he was caught on camera dropping down from the roof.
This whole description is stuff you can see on the surveillance
Surveillance
system.
camera, yeah.
That's what the preface was before he was going through this timeline of what you see.
Wait, the title of the video or what he said at the beginning of the video?
All right, we're at hold
Because
on.
that's a big difference.
Here we go. We'll go right to the beginning so you can hear his preface again.
Thank you.
UVU has a great surveillance system, and they captured the defendant coming onto campus at about 7 a.m. or I think about 8 a.m. Okay, it's clearly him. He's driving his gray Dodge Charger.
So this entire sequence is him describing what the college surveillance system captured.
But he also talks about things that weren't on.
I should say he's from St. George, so this isn't just a
All right, well,
casual
listen again.
passing by Utah Valley University. This is a 3.5-hour drive from his home, 250 plus miles from his home. They capture his car pulling into the Utah Valley University parking structure. He gets out of the car. He's wearing his favorite Hurley hat, a maroon T-shirt, shorts, and Converse shoes. The same clothing he's wearing when he turns himself in the next day. Clearly him. There's good facial images and everything. He walks around campus and he scouts campus out. He then leaves the campus. UVU surveillance then captures him return later.
Okay, pause
He
it.
returns on foot.
Did you hear the break though? So he said the same thing he wore the next day when he was captured. He scouts the campus. He does
Do you
this,
hear him?
and-
All right, I'm
but
going to
then,
give it.
and then
No,
he
no,
says,
no.
"Let me finish my sentence,
right.
please."
No,
And
because
then no, let me finish my sentence. And then he says, and then the UV whatever the fuck captured him doing this. is that, and then he was captured on camera.
And then the next sequence is him describing fucking taking the shot.
No,
from the sniper's perch.
what I'm saying is there was a difference between what he said prior to him saying, and then he was captured on footage.
Well, because he has to. I think his Posos talk about what was on the video.
I know, but he has to establish because he comes back wearing a different set of clothes.
No. He talked about him scouting. Just pull it back 15 seconds.
Clearly him. There's good facial images and everything. He walks around campus and he scouts campus out. He then leaves the campus.
Right.
UVU surveillance then captures him return later. He returns.
See that?
Yeah. What is the
Yeah, because he said he fucking left, dude.
Campus. Yeah.
Oh,
you
okay,
can't. He's saying that
the
college campus surveillance captured him arrive. Then he leaves the campus and returns, and then he's back on the surveillance again.
Keep going.
He's on foot right before the Charlie Kirk event. He's wearing a disguise of sorts. He's wearing a baseball cap, different baseball cap, pulled low. He's got sunglasses on, a different shirt, different pants, but the same Converse shoes. That's all seen in the surveillance. He's limping because there's a rifle down his pants. The surveillance captures this individual. Again, I don't want to overstate the evidence because the pictures of his face at this time are not as definitive as they were earlier because of the sunglasses and the hat. But it captures his face, captures his appearance, his height, his build, all consistent with how he looks earlier in the day and how he looks today in court. But he makes his way to the rooftop, makes his way to the sniper's perch on the rooftop, takes the shot, and then runs to the northeast, drops off the building and runs to the northeast of campus into a wooded area. That's all captured on video.
Okay, see, we didn't get that part. Got it. Thank you.
We didn't get part of
because he didn't need that was just stating the same.
That's all I wanted to hear.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm sorry. I wanted to make sure. I'm sorry that I wanted to make sure that I was wrong. My bad.
Maybe we should have watched the entire video before rewatching it to prove you wrong.
No, fuck that, dude. We mad fat this shit.
Yeah,
anyway,
it gives us an extra 8 minutes of stuff to talk about.
What it does is give Candace 3 new Israel did it. She probably they AI'd the video. It was somehow they used Jewish magic to.
Well, they used the Jewish space lasers to activate the Jewish AI to fabricate all the evidence. Chad, that's
her thing last week was, somehow all these people around the country already knew about it happening within seconds of it happening, even though we didn't see the video for a long time. And it's like, no, it was essentially live stream. We saw the video within seconds of it happening. And she was trying to blame the protection company and saying, well, they're also the same protection company that Ben Shapiro uses.
And
blah, 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 blah. And her. That's what boring came back at her. I was like, it's the same company you use. And every single high value target on the conservative side, every single one of the protection companies was going to be saying, hey, Charlie just got shot. Make sure everything's good with your people. So she's insane.
And then in addition to that, there was the evidence about how he used a hunting round design not to over penetrate. So that's why there wasn't a round that exited.
Soft tip or whatever.
Yeah, because.
By the way, didn't she choose to go on vacation at this point? I'm pretty sure she's on vacation right now.
I think she's she's with Carrie Jean Bowler or whatever her name is over in Europe.
Really inconvenient for her. I'm sure she would love to be talking about this right now.
I can't wait for her to, she might be taking more time off to go to Delaware courtrooms to write the Macrons a big vast fucking check in the next few months too. Because who knew that she would get in trouble saying that the president of France's wife is a chick with a dick through an entire documentary. I mean, she should have rightfully just attacked her for being a predatory teacher.
There's only dudes with boobs.
For being here's the best part about the Macrons is the way they're defending it is no, she wasn't born a dude. She was just his teacher when he was 12.
Right.
I mean, yeah, what his gym teacher, coach,
Totally normal.
I think it was
Coach
drama
Mike?
or something like yeah. But it's like no, she was just one of those predatory teachers that slept with her like middle school age student and then left her initial husband and family for him.
well, I
But
mean,
it
at
worked.
least she was loyal to him. That's good, right?
She's the Mary Kay
Sure.
Letourneau of France, and she just got to be the first lady over there, which is hilarious.
You think she saw that in him? Like, oh, I'm gonna invest in this guy. He's gonna one day he'll be the French prime minister or whatever the fuck he is.
No,
I can
or maybe
see
he
him
has a
going far.
baby arm holding an apple or something.
The thing is, I don't think that the predatory teachers going after the middle schoolers are usually planning that far in advance.
Oh, you don't think they're looking for an investment?
They're not grooming them for leadership. They're grooming them for something else.
Yeah, I'm calling bullshit too.
She's like, I need you to join the fake UN as soon as you hit high school. I have a plan for us.
The model UN, thank you.
But I was playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friends.
Only at the like hotels after the conferences.
You want this good? You better go join that UN.
I don't think they have model UN in Europe. I think they're just
Yeah, it shows.
yeah.
I don't know that there would be a reason for it. I mean, it's basically Russia or the US will make our decisions for us.
All right, you won me over. They don't need one.
Yeah. I don't know, but yeah, Candace, every single thing that she has tried to throw out there was all absolutely blown up this week. It was hilarious.
As it should be.
And then when she tried to say that Ben Shapiro may have been a part of it, Ben just did like a 45-minute intro to
Yeah, I
his
saw
show
some of it.
where he was doing the Candace Owen thing right back at her.
Yeah.
Just doing a fake monologue, coming up with every crazy idea he could think of, and saying Candace was the one who was actually trying to kill Charlie, blah, blah, blah. So
I mean, to me,
It's
that
pretty
would
funny.
make more sense than what she's been spouting off. Because Candace comes off 100%
Jilted
as
lover?
that crazy girl who like was obsessed with. If you remember the movie The Grudge,
Obsession?
no,
Oh,
I'm thinking
yeah,
more
The
of The
Grudge.
Grudge, where like the professor played by Bill Pullman starts noticing in all the pictures that crazy girl is behind him, stalking him everywhere.
Well, I think she may have had him as a reserve. Like, if it doesn't work out with, so and so and so and so, I always have him in my back pocket.
Instead, she went with the guy that she knew for like 16 days before she
That's a crazy story. That's such a
got
shit.
engaged to him and got married.
I mean,
Yeah,
that guy does have a beard, right?
Fair.
She
And
is
isn't he like a lord or some dumb shit?
Yeah, he bought it off on the internet because if you own 1 square
One
foot,
square foot of Ireland.
No, I thought he had like
Scottish
a
land.
legitimate. I thought he had some legitimate bull,
No.
some dumb shit.
No, he's got a title, I believe.
he's got a lot in common with Longshank's son in Braveheart, where where he's married, but someone else is probably doing the work.
Indeed.
True.
Indeed.
But I don't. The problem I have is that I think that a lot of her viewership is like 40% involved, 60% checked out, like wine mom types who are just not gonna care that there's evidence. They're still gonna be like, she's right. And they're
Well,
not
yeah,
gonna-
because they're all conspiracy theorists and true crime type stuff.
Yep.
She's recycled her whole audience into a completely new audience from where she was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, she rode that wave of the Blake Lively case and pumped her numbers pretty solid off that.
I think she hit her peak with the Cardi B shit when she had her little dinosaur out and she was doing the bullshit that fucking Cardi B does. That was the best. Her little beef with her. That's when I was like, yeah, she's pretty funny. It was really good. I don't know what happened after that.
I know it was going so great for her when she was hanging out with Kanye all over the place.
Oh, yeah, this was before that.
What could possibly go wrong with hanging out with Kanye?
He's doing better.
When
He's
Ben
actually-
Shapiro is your
He
boss.
watched 21 Jump Street. He likes the Jews.
What's funny is has Kanye has gotten more space from Candace, he's been doing better. Like,
Well, that's
He's
not the
back
only
on his
person he got
pills,
space.
isn't he?
what Brahma?
He's back on his pills, isn't he?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Coincidence.
He's like extremely bipolar and got a few other things going on. He's talked about that. And he likes to go off of his meds.
Shocker.
Yeah. Kind of like when he was on Alex Jones.
Oh
Yeah.
man, when
Yeah.
Alex Jones
Mask on his
is
face.
when Alex Jones is like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like,
Alex Jones is
That's
like,
what I'm
I
going for.
already lost $1 billion, Kanye. Let's not make it two.
I don't think you mean like you actually love Hitler. Nope, love him to death. Whoa.
Then they had that video that he did. Remember that? The Hitler video that he did? No,
I
he
mean,
did.
the only
Which
thing that
video?
Kanye could do worse now would be going into a prison and doing like a remix with R. Kelly. That's like the only way he could get more canceled.
I don't know. I still want one of his hoodies though. Well, because he does the thing where the outside of the hoodie is the inside of the hoodie as well. Which anyone that's worn a hoodie knows the outside is the most comfortable.
Would it
part.
go with your fancy pants?
You son of a bitch?
Your trainers?
They're not. They're athlete chic,
Athlete chic, huh?
some shit like that. I forget what they're called. They're fucking comfortable as fuck. A little hot right
think
now
that-
for them though. I'm wearing shorts.
I think the most comfortable hoodie I ever got was the one I got from AWS.
What's
You're gonna try
AWS?
those
Yeah.
anti-Semitic
Amazon
hoodies.
Web Services. Their big convention that they have each year. They give out hoodies and they're really fucking comfortable.
Yeah, Kanye does have shoes. Man, I forgot what I heard a story. I forgot what wide receiver it was, but there was a reporter. He was talking to him at some training thing, and he was wearing Ye's shoes, and they're ugly as shit. And he was like, "Bro, they're the most comfortable shoes I've ever had. Anyone that complains, man, I'll tell them put them on. They're so comfortable."
Hey, low spec.
I may look into them.
Somebody asked why I'm standing. Because I got a bar. And then I set up everything to where I can stand behind my bar during the show.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I haven't figured out an angle to be able to really show the bar yet.
I think that is actually a really good angle. The only thing is that you need to move the cow's head light to like.
Yeah, because it's
your
reflecting
left.
off of the female cow.
No,
And
because
it's in my head.
yeah, because it's in your head.
Yeah. Well, it also reflects off
With
the female
their
cow.
bombs and their guns.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I could probably move
Zombie.
those push
Yeah,
pins
you
aren't
need to
that
move
hard
it to the
remove.
right on the wall to your stage left right now. Or
yeah, I
your
don't know
physical
about this
left.
angle either.
I like the.
We
I think
can't even
angle
see
looks
the
great.
bar.
Well, that's what I was saying. It's hard to
You
get
need-
an angle.
Have you thought about this, like getting a different camera, so that you could get the bar
Yes.
in the shot?
Yeah, we've talked about this off stage.
We've talked about it with Mad off stage too.
What, who, me?
Yeah, you man.
I don't know. Is that getting any of the bar in there?
Yeah, I mean a little
Sort
bit.
of see it. I mean,
Your
the
nameplate's
alcohol
kind
makes
of
it-
like, blocking
Yeah.
a little bit.
But that's also my nameplate's also where the monitor that I am reading everything off of is.
Fair enough.
There were other things to talk about, but I'm blanking on them.
Let's see. We did Mitch
Let me go look at my
McConnell.
notes.
We did Lindsey Graham. We did Crazy Candace.
Yeah. What
Like
did Candace
Brahmabull.
now?
I would not be surprised if Candace Owens allegedly, possibly, in my opinion, has been involved in murders in the past. But that's
You
just
mean like her
something-
career?
I don't know, but I
I
know.
don't know. I'm just asking questions. Like, why did Candace's friends from high school disappear? Somebody should look into that. What did Candace know?
Candace knows all. What are you
Why
talking
did
about?
Candace want to do it? Why did Candace first come on the scene trying to have a program that would hunt down people who are anonymous on the internet to expose them
doxing.
and cancel them?
The doxing company from the left? Yeah.
Exactly. The real original sin
Social autopsy?
is that Ben Shapiro gave her a platform in any way. That's
He
where-
did. So he
that's not
talked
the
about it.
original sin. TPUSA did before that, and I think Blaze even did for a bit.
I think Ben was talking about how he wasn't actually for them hiring her.
Yeah, that was a boring decision. And Boring has said biggest regret he's ever had. And that includes getting fired.
It was a bad week for Candace and Grandma Groiper, as she has become dubbed on the
Who?
on the Twitters.
Megan.
Megan Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Grandma Groiper.
Yeah.
It's funny because at this point, Fuentes is jumping off the boat from all of them. So he
Man.
sees that the grift is about to end.
right. Like you're in trouble, my guy.
Yeah,
If
when
if
your
he's
craziest
if
guy
he's
is the one that's
disowning
like-
you, yeah.
Yeah,
It's sort of like Fuentes and if Fuentes and Jones are like, whoa, you're kind of saying some crazy shit. You are now into batshit crazy territory.
right.
I hate his hair.
Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, fucking his hair bothers me more than his racism.
Do you think Nick Fuentes, how do I put this? Her and Candace Owens' husband are familiar with one another? Because I feel like there's
They might have dated.
there's a
at one point.
non-zero chance that them and Elijah Schaefer may have
Oh,
been
for sure.
involved.
His heart pumps Kool-Aid. Ain't nobody denying that. He got some sugar in the tank.
Yeah, he's right there in the in the pedicure place with Caleb.
Oh yeah,
That's the other person I know you say whose heart pumps.
yeah. Well, yeah. The first time I saw him talk or whatever, yeah, I may have used a little bit different, more colorful language describing him.
Which one are we talking about?
Caleb Williams, quarterback,
Oh.
Chicago Bears, with his fingernail paint and shit.
I mean,
Which is fine. Carson Daly did it, but he did his pinky. You know.
it's fine because Carson Daly did it.
No, I said no. There's a difference because he just did his pinky that was black or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was the 90s.
Yeah, I was there. It still wasn't fine.
You weren't watching TRL.
Nope.
How did you?
I wasn't.
miss? You were so like even. Look, I was. I guess I was always considered the mature one of my group because I was paying attention to political things and all that. I was so not. I realize now that I was still so much more looped into pop culture,
Right.
than because I knew who Carson Daly was. I knew what TRL was.
I know who he is and what it was. I just didn't watch it. Headbangers Ball, sure.
Headbangers Ball
Hell
aired
no.
at like 1 a.m. once a week because they had like
Yeah, man.
It was right up there with what was the rap one? The
Yo MTV
Yo
Raps.
MTV
Yo
Rap.
MTV Raps. They had
I-
basically relegated both of those.
I
I
had
also
their
really liked 120 Minutes too.
I have Yo MTV Rap trading cards of Vanilla Ice and MC Hammer. Yeah,
That
little
checks
humble brag.
out. I just did
I
not
bet you
listen
didn't
to
watch
anything
Singled
outside
Out.
of rock.
You didn't watch Singled Out. I bet you didn't watch Real World.
Singled Out was
Road
Hardwick and
Rules.
Jenny McCarthy.
Yeah.
you
Real
watch
World Road Rules Challenge.
Then just the
Of course,
CJ,
I
challenge.
was
baby.
singled out because Jenny McCarthy.
CJ was the most Boston person I've ever seen.
Didn't watch Road Rules or Real World.
I mean, this is how checked you are out of politics because we have a current member of the Trump
Yeah.
administration who got his start on that.
What season
programming
was it?
that our Secretary of Transportation was a part of? I
Yeah.
can't remember.
Duffy,
But his wife, who is now a Fox News host, and
Rachel
also
Campos, Duffy.
Yep. They were all
See?
look. It's
Not
producing.
checked out. I know the information. I just didn't watch the stupid shows.
I mean, Kane's gonna be a senator from Tennessee soon.
Tennessee. Is he running for Senate?
He should. I think
He doesn't even talk though.
He's the mayor. He's a very well respected.
That's when he's
mayor.
Kane mad. When he's Glenn
Wait,
Jacobs, he talks plenty.
isn't Paul? Isn't he dead? Who's going to be his hype man? Paul Bearer, right? He died.
Paul Bearer is dead. Yeah.
Yeah. If you want this bill passed, sorry.
But that was for the Undertaker anyway.
No, he was with Kane as well. He turned on Undertaker when he revealed that Kane was his brother. When they burnt down their funeral home as kids.
Yeah. The good old days. We used to be a proper country.
He's a proper wrestling promotion.
I don't know. I like WCW better.
Yeah. So Glenn Jacobs is
right until the
acting
end.
just as a thing. He's apparently acting as the treasurer for Marsha Blackburn running for governor. And if she runs for governor, she gets to and wins, she would appoint the replacement for her Senate seat. Done. Kane in the Senate.
Wow.
There you go.
I want him to do the pyrotechnics where
Every
When
time
he-
he walks into the Senate
Yeah.
floor.
Like, could we everybody else just walks in for the State of the Union like it's nothing. He gets the full intro,
yeah.
Yeah.
and then if someone gets up in his face, he choke slams them into the.
Oh my God.
music.
Slow chemical intro.
Look,
Trying to remember who that one was by.
This doesn't have to be a continuous, but just one time though, when they're not too busy, I want Undertaker to do a run in. Like he's on the floor, he's speaking, and then
Just have
JR's like, "Oh my God, it's the Undertaker!"
just one time have Undertaker be hiding behind the podium and just sit straight up and look at
Yeah,
everybody.
yes. I'm not asking for a coffin match. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, my favorite Kane intro song was Slow Chemical. That was the one Finger 11 did.
I can't remember that one specifically. I'd have to look it up.
It was pretty good. It was also in the Punisher movie, I think. The first one.
Wait, the one with Dolph Lundgren or the one
No,
with
not that one.
Thomas
The
Jane?
Thomas Jane. I think it was in the Thomas Jane one.
Yeah.
The one
Thomas
where
Jane
Kevin
was
Nash
actually
gets
pretty good.
stabbed. For
Yeah, it
real.
was. Yeah, Kevin Nash. Yeah, he's lucky he didn't get jackknife power bombed. He had. I like Kevin Nash a lot. Yes, he had 4 moves, but those 4 moves got him those championships. You know.
Well, I mean, he was too big to really do anything nuanced.
Yeah,
Well,
I
and
mean,
he
at
also
least
had Scott Hall.
At least he didn't. I
love
mean,
Scott Hall.
You
Come on, the Outsiders.
Everybody knows
Yeah.
who he was, but they didn't know why he was there.
Yeah,
But at least he didn't hurt people like like Goldberg. Like
no, whoa. I mean, ask the Giant about being hurt by Kevin Nash. Although that was a lot of his fault. Remember that jackknife powerbomb that the Giant tried to take, and Kevin put him right on his fucking neck.
Yep.
Oh,
only
the
other
worst was
person
Sid Vicious, man. When he went off the
stepping
second
of that
rope.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thought
You
Sid
could
Vicious
see
is
his
dead.
whole boot go sideways.
He died a
That
long
was
time
it.
ago.
Was a Joe Namath-esque moment.
yeah. I mean, it just looked like a rubber foot. You know, it was just swinging. It was.
Who
Did Sid die? I don't remember him dying.
Yeah, I think. He
Oh,
passed
okay,
away.
all right. Yeah, nobody got the fucking joke. Sid Vicious, the original guitarist from the Sex Pistols.
Oh,
That's
that's
I
okay.
was referred to.
You nerd. We're talking about
Not
the
Sid
wrestler.
Justice.
I'm talking about punk rock, bitch.
Nerd. We're talking about wrestling. He was there when what was his name? The one that came out and tripped over a 2x4
Oh, the
and his
the
helmet fell
shocker.
off. The shocker. They all tried not to laugh at him. Oh man.
Yeah,
that
and
a
he was
great
wearing a bedazzled stormtrooper helmet.
Yes.
And they I mean, look,
It's one of my favorite parts.
the hilarious thing is this is
I'll be right
90s
back.
era.
Yeah.
pro wrestling, and there was a very large crossover between people who watch Star Wars and watch pro wrestling. Like, what do you like? You think we're not we're just not gonna know what that is?
You know where there wasn't a lot of crossover, but they tried anyways, was Chucky and the WCW. They actually had the doll Chucky get into beef with Rick Steiner. Remember that?
Did he just like
because
run around the room?
I
or
think
something?
that was a New Line Cinema movie, which
Yeah.
was I think aligned with owning the stuff. Because I
Oh,
think
man, what a
Warner
great time.
Brothers might have owned TNT or TBS by then.
RoboCop. Remember Sting had to help? No, RoboCop helped Sting get out of the cage or some dumb shit.
Do you remember? Was it when one of the Terminator movies was coming out and it was during WrestleMania and Triple H came out like in an exoskeleton?
No.
I gotta
How
find
did I
that
miss
clip.
that?
I'll send it to you because I think it was later.
Was it Attitude Era?
No, it was. This was one of the like Terminator Genesis, like one of the late.
Oh yeah, I stopped watching
20-teens-ish.
when I went to college. I was done. I was out.
Yeah,
Turns out
Yeah.
chicks weren't into it.
yeah. Joe Theismann injury, that was terrible because Lawrence Taylor was a vicious,
Yeah.
heartless player on the field. And
Yep.
as soon as that snap happened, he was like, oh God, get somebody on the field for this man."
Right.
He's
I mean,
calling
this man would send prostitutes to the other team's hotel the night before the game.
He's the kind of guy who would get a power saw and jump on someone's car
Yeah.
and cut it in half because that quarterback was being a little
Willie
too
Beeman?
arrogant.
We talking Willie Beeman?
Steaming
Man,
Willie Beeman.
yeah, he keeps the girls creaming.
Well,
That
okay.
movie's still one of the most definitive
Any Given Sunday's great.
about pro football because that's what no NFL markings anywhere because there's no way
Nope.
the NFL would acknowledge how true that movie was. You got James Woods as the team doctor spiking people up to
Yeah.
keep them on the field.
And Oliver Stone did the color commentary for that one.
He did. And then you get here you go. Triple H Terminator into WrestleMania 31. So I don't know what
With
year
Sting
that-
beating up a kid, I do remember that one. So
That was a great commercial. We in the 90s, it was just good.
you can just do shit. Yeah, it may not work, but
I mean, think about The Sandlot as a movie, right?
yeah.
Everybody loves The Sandlot. Beloved
Did you see the-
movie.
Did you see the video of the kids watching it today, like in 2026, in the backyard, and they all started cheering when he starts trying to make out
Put
with
the moves on the life
with the
guard.
life. Yeah,
I was like, that's like if you try to make that now, the Hollywood
No way.
like producers would be like, "Oh my god, that is SA. You cannot
Yeah.
have a child SAing."
as far as
a
SA
lifeguard.
goes, that was some of the most adorable SA you could see.
You can't have a child essaying what?
Lifeguards and
lifeguard.
shit.
A lifeguard?
Wendy
Okay.
Pfeffercorn.
He kissed her long and he kissed her hard.
Yep.
And now they bought the local drugstore and they have 13 children.
See, I'm sure she thought he was going to be the prime minister of something.
It's like Squints. It broke him, man. What's going on, Squints?
Great movie, man.
Where's the intimacy coordinator when you need him?
Oh,
I
did you
watched,
send it to me
Didn't
somewhere?
have
by the
him
way?
back then.
I was because I'm going through like I carefully curate my son's movie exposure and TV. So we're going through 90s movies now, and he's gotten really into baseball. So we're going through. We watch Angels in the Outfield. We watched
Major League?
Sandlot. We're gonna do. I did Little Big League. I'm gonna do
Okay.
Rookie of the Year, and then I'm gonna work into Major League.
Oh, what
'Cause-
was Mr. Baseball?
Because he'll definitely
I love
appreciate
Mr.
as they're
Baseball.
stripping down the team owner.
Yeah, I'm figuring he'll be 12 by then. So
That's a good.
Definitely
Yeah,
appreciate it.
yeah.
yeah, that's also I think we covered I'm supposed to have to give him the talk, and that's gonna be weird.
Oh yeah, we
talked
had that
about
whole
that.
conversation. Yeah.
Yeah. Little Giants is a much watch. It is. It
Please
has.
don't play with girls.
It is. It is a great movie.
Wasn't his name the Fridge, or was that the chick's name?
Boxcar was no. She was. What was the girl's name? Lunchbox. It was some. thing because
Icebox, wasn't it?
It was Icebox. That's
So
right.
what was the
she was
kid's name
frigid.
that they were recruiting?
The quarterback,
Spike. Was it Spike? Spike don't play with girls.
that was the like pumped up dad who did it. And he was the one whose kid purposely hurt like the quarterback, and Ed O'Neill was like, "You don't do that on my team," showing that he's actually
A good guy.
A good guy. That was
Yeah.
another thing. You actually had stuff like that. You were teaching good lessons. But Little Big League is a very underrated.
Little
kids
Big League.
baseball
Which one
movie.
is that? Is that
That's
the one where he breaks his arm?
No, that's the Rookie
That's
of the Year.
Rookie of the Year.
Little Big League is when he becomes the manager of the Twins.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it's hilarious. Like, all right, we're
One in a series of blank check type movies that came
Yeah,
out during
yeah.
that time period.
well in this
including
one.
blank check.
His grandfather was supposed to be the owner of the Twins and left it to him.
Right.
So it was a little more capable.
What was it, Brewster's Millions? That's a good one.
Yeah, where he has
No,
to,
it's
you have
80s,
to
though.
you have to
Yeah.
He has
blow
to
a million, spend
Yeah.
was like 5 million to get 30 or something like that.
Yeah, whatever it was. Yeah.
Right up there. Oh no, what's worse though was the toy. Try
Oh
making
man, I
that
saw
movie
that one.
with do
Which
you
one?
remember that one, comics? The
toy? Yeah,
with
yeah, it
Richard
was-
Pryor, where Jackie Gleason buys Richard Pryor
Yeah, it's
to be a
fucking
friend
funny,
for his
dude.
kid.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know what we watched yesterday was Vertical Limit with Chris O'Donnell.
That's right.
That movie-
I forgot that was Richard Pryor. For some reason, I was thinking it was what's his name?
Bill Cosby.
The other one.
No, I'm totally fucking blanking.
Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy. Thank you.
Yeah. But no, Vertical Limit, that movie is bananas.
Yep.
The other black comedian that was very famous.
You know
into a
what
lot of
Chris
movies.
O'Donnell was good in though?
Batman and Robin.
Three Musketeers.
Oh yeah, that one's underrated.
Yeah, because it gets slept on because everyone thinks
Yeah,
of
he is
Robin
good
Hood,
in
Prince of Thieves. I actually think Three Musketeers is a superior movie to Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. It's
Yes,
more
and Rebecca De Mornay looked fantastic,
because Brahma's all about the yeah-yeahs.
What was the one the
especially in corsets.
the Musketeer? Wasn't that the one where they tried to be all kung fu-y?
Yes,
with their...
that was like where he's like full on. It was the dude from Grey's Anatomy was in that one.
It was like John Wick if he was French.
And then a few years later, they did the Three Musketeers, where it was with Mila Jovovich, where they just went full on Paul W.S. Anderson on it.
Yeah, I
and
think
they
I
had
well, yeah.
and she's doing Resident Evil, like jumps out of the thing because she's playing the same character as Rebecca De Mornay was. And
I don't
they're
know how they keep getting work. And for George R.R. Martin, be like, these are the, this is the director and the actor I want to do my novel, like bring my work to the big screen. Badlands, was it called Badlands or some shit?
The one on AMC where it was like
No.
Kung Fu
It was a
Vampire.
movie. It was a movie. It was based on a George R.R. Martin, and it was Mila Jovovich, whatever, her husband directing, and Batista was in it as well. It was some wasteland, horrible movie. Came out like
Well, there
a
was a
year or
movie
two
called
ago.
Wasteland. Yeah.
I think that was what I'm talking about.
Very probable. I mean, she's just been making movies with him for like
Yeah.
the last
Well,
20
because
years.
George R.R. Martin was like, this movie's great. It's exactly what I wanted. Man, no.
Don't forget that
I mean,
George
remember,
R.R.
he's an
Martin
idiot.
was a writer for Beauty and the Beast, the TV show with Linda Hamilton and
Really?
Ron Perlman. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
where he got his. That's where he got his start. That's the reason he went into writing books, because he got mad that they would edit him and rein him in on television writing.
It was In the Lost Lands,
That's the one.
a post 2025 or a 2025 post apocalyptic action fantasy.
Well, I'm just curious about the Rotten Tomatoes on that.
Let's have a look.
Wow.
Sometimes
Holy
they're right.
shit! I haven't even heard this movie.
Right?
Yeah. But that tends to be the case.
yeah,
with
it's
almost
on my
anything
list.
Matt has seen.
I haven't seen it, man. I'm saving it for you guys.
Oh yay!
Man, I think the Terminator 2 is gonna have to be a two-parter because I've edited it down, but it's still like 2 hours long.
Mila Jovovich was in Married with Children.
What? Really?
Probably. Yeah,
Yeah,
remember
no,
that-
she was.
Yeah, it was like before her break in Chaplin. She played, I think, one of Bud's prospective girlfriends.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Critic
she's way
reviews,
too tall.
24%. Audience review, 48%.
This still seems high from what I've seen.
Right? Hey, Wild Culture has appeared.
Hey.
Oh, has he?
Culture,
that
are you going to
person.
Vegas? Because I haven't talked to you in like weeks.
Yeah. He's coming to San Antonio.
Is he?
For AmericaCon or whatever it is.
Yep. I talked to him the other day.
I talked to him earlier today.
Yeah, but we
I
talked
saw
about
him
like
in our
real
text group
shit.
earlier today, but did not consider that talking to him.
No, I actually talked to him on the phone.
Right.
Yeah, he still won't give me his number. I've broken bread with this fucker. Picked him up from the airport.
Shit,
Homeboy DMs.
bitch, I won't give you my number either.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. I
And
haven't
you
brought
guys
that up.
live down the street from each other.
I haven't brought that up, but yeah, it has been on my mind. I'm literally feet away from you. I've been living in this bush some goddamn years.
Well, if I want to send you a message, I could just drop a brick on your head.
Fair. I've been trying to hide all the bricks I come across.
You guys could be going to see all these horrible movies together.
Man, I don't know, dude. It takes a lot of effort for me to want to go. There's nothing coming out. Maybe the Spider-Man. Maybe I'll get out for
Spider-Man
that one.
should be okay, and I think it'll do well.
Oh, it's gonna do well.
Street Fighter is still high on my list of wanting to see.
Oh yeah, I really want to see that.
I'm looking forward to the bombing of the Odyssey this weekend.
Yes.
That was at the beginning of the year before I saw any footage. That was
I was
like, this
looking
is the
forward
movie I'm
to
going to
it.
go for.
Do you guys think it's actually going to bomb?
I think it'll
do $1 billion.
No.
Ah,
not even
no,
fucking close.
no.
I don't think they'll do
No,
$1 billion.
I
I
think
think it will
Nolan-
underperform, but I don't think it's going to bomb.
No.
It's not gonna. No, it's not gonna bomb.
It'll
but
open, I think it'll probably open in like around the 60 to 70 range, which is
domestic.
yeah, which will be considered okay, but the word of mouth is going to be ass and it's going to drop like a rock.
I don't think it's going to drop until third week.
Mm,
Because second week is when it's getting into the IMAXs, from my understanding. So a lot
That's
of people
dumb.
will wait to see it in the IMAX.
unless they hear how bad it is before they go.
No, if they're waiting to see it in the IMAX, it's because they're freaking Nolan bros that are going to see it. No
Is
matter
there
what.
that many to keep it from
Apparently,
dropping
look at all
to
those
the third
movies.
week?
Well, I
Right.
have on good authority that Jeremy's going to break his own record watching that movie in IMAX.
That sounds about right.
Jeremy.
D-Day Cobra.
D-Day
Oh,
Cobra.
yeah, I know him.
You know, the other politics channel.
He does politics.
No.
Sort of. He does Trump-atics.
That was weird.
And
think
it's
you
kinda
got a
what he does.
couple-
He really only talks about what Trump does. He doesn't really care about the rest of politics.
I think,
think
you
what?
have a couple monetary messages that have come in.
We got Mike D coming in with $10.01. I'll take a blonde or redhead, not picky.
You know
I
who's the
shall
redhead?
Provide.
Chad loves the Ottoman Empire, Brahma is an Islamophobiast, and comics is the smartest 5'10" midget ever.
I know you did that on purpose just to mess with me.
What?
I don't know, playing the video where everyone but me is mentioned.
The AI only does a certain amount of time on the clips. You can only make them say so much.
So you chose for her to say Islamiologist or whatever the fuck she said.
Islamophobist.
You know, man, you
I
can just create your own and just
Mm,
do that.
gross. I'm not.
I thought there
No.
was another one. Did we get
Yep.
from
It was while I was gone. Darren for 10 says, "Great show, lads. Now, how about something dark-haired and bouncy? Yeah. I believe I know which one he's describing."
All hail the bullpen.
Cool.
I mean, do you think she's ever got it caught in the bottom of the door frame?
What?
Only if
she doesn't exist?
Oh, okay, fair. They just look. You have to watch where you step. You know what I mean? If she's not wearing a bra. That's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure she's not wearing a bra there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's fake, Matt. It's fake. Don't put burn.
Honestly, you guys are on the other
Let's
monitor.
not bring
So
physics into this.
Yeah.
This is
Why
making
are
me
you
think
playing
of,
Path of Exile?
no, you can see that I'm not.
No, I can't. I can't see.
By the way,
three
I need
other
help on that.
monitors across the room.
I need. Man, I hate how slow it is to get XP in that game. It is so frustrating.
Yeah. Once you get up into the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Why do you think I keep starting new characters? I've won like my 4th new character of the season.
Fair.
But you know, you have my number when you are playing, especially on the weekend. You could just text and see if I can hang out for a bit, because I get on and it's like, Mad was on 2 hours ago.
I mean, it sounds like you're the one that needs to adjust your time.
No, not at all.
Well, you want to go on to the thing that I shared, since we don't have much else?
Yeah. Where'd you put it?
all right,
In
I got it.
Put it in the thing where you said to see something, say something.
Okay.
We've got.
Oh, this one's great. Yeah.
Bell sent us or sent me a DM. A new photo just released of other friends visiting Mitch McConnell today. It's Elvis, Michael Jackson, and John Wayne hanging out with Mitch McConnell.
That's
All right.
funny.
All right, so this one.
This is so good, man.
Contacted by the Crown at the Ontario Court of Justice to assist with the case that they had. So they asked me to reach out to the victim and make sure she's safe and take her home.
He drove me home in the fabulous Pride SUV.
Nevada.
Thoughts?
He took me home in the fabulous Pride SUV.
The Pride SUV.
Should does this get better? Should I keep?
Yes.
Oh,
it
yeah.
gets.
I guess.
All right, let's go.
And it's only a minute anyway.
And as he was driving me home, we reached a stoplight, and then an individual in a pickup truck came up to us.
A transgender cop car. Look at that.
Look at that. Large gay black man.
You guys
Spot the
cops, or
lie.
you just identify as cops.
Did you hear him?
That's none of your business, and I'm hands-free. So there's nothing you can do. I'm just asking you a question. Sergeant, you cops or you identify as cops? I have no idea. That's reality doesn't exist anymore, right?
Part of me was shocked, but part of me was not shocked. I am a trans woman. I've been transitioning for 8 years. I get harassed.
Oh boy.
How long does it take?
This is 8 years in. Imagine what year 1 looked like.
I mean, Batman was able to be fully operational way faster
Right?
than like Batman year 1.
You could have had your doctorate by now.
Every day of my life.
Oh,
I mean, I wish I could feel sympathy, but I don't.
Homeboy said, "Are you cops or do you just identify as cops?"
That was fucking funny.
Fucking,
Come on, dude. You have to admit that is fucking funny.
you can't come back. You can't come back from that. You're done.
No, you kind of can't.
Dude had bigger balls than her.
Yeah.
And he had the balls to do that in fucking Canada.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're chasing
I'm
him
surprised
down
he's
as we
not
speak.
rotting away in a hate jail right now.
a Canadian re-education camp.
Yes.
It's like that episode of South Park. You will be sent to the tolerance camp.
Yes.
to learn.
Yeah.
My
But you
favorite
said
part
you-
of the.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
another post.
Okay.
Let me see. Get that one.
This one I may get some heat for my opinion on.
We think.
I've never heard an opinion of yours that I agreed or disagreed with.
You're indifferent to all of his opinions.
Fair. That's what I strive for.
All right. Jesus, there's a lot of text on this one. Is it the video?
No,
or-
just play the video.
Okay.
Yeah. It's fine. I can explain it.
All right. Sure, the volume's all right. Let's add the scene. So this is
Here we
our public safety news. Okay, let's see where they're going with this.
A Minneapolis committee meeting discussing a proposed pilot program that would use drones as first responders.
The Minneapolis police presented what the pilot was about, and community members shared their thoughts. Fox 9's Karen Scullin joining us now live with more. So, Karen.
Does the drone speak Somali? Because I feel like that would need that in Minneapolis.
How is this going to work? I mean, does the drone have like a machine gun? I mean,
no, it's just there for observation. Like it's just observing shit. The
drone model ED-209 will be released into Minneapolis to deal with offenders soon. So
people are complaining about it, obviously, right? And I understand the complaints that people have, but here's the deal. People, I'm sure they complained about police cars too. Like, oh, they can drive around, get to people quicker. Our rights are being eradicated or whatever, right? Here's the thing. The drones obviously will be in areas that need more observation, high crime areas, just like how the police are split. There are more cops in the neighborhoods that need more cops than there are in the neighborhoods that don't need more.
So I think
what I'm saying?
I'd believe that if it wasn't Minneapolis.
But this is happening across the country though.
I think what the best example for you, Mad, would be in the 80s. Remember in LA, they were all up in arms that the LA police were using helicopters.
Right.
With giant spotlights to patrol the bad parts of town to see when people were doing things. They're like, well, that's not right. Is it not right that they can see you committing crimes?
People are going to twist it into, they're going to be spying on everybody. No, dude.
You already do that anyway.
Yeah, but they don't have to do that to spy on people. But this is going to be in areas that are high in crime, so they can have eyes there and better, you know what I mean, identify criminals.
So I think this ties into something, and as civil libertarian minded as I am with interactions with police officers, the one thing you have to understand that is completely and utterly constitutional for peace officers is that if it is happening in plain sight, in an open and public place, you have no fucking right to privacy in those settings.
None.
If you are walking on a public sidewalk and something is visibly happening, this is not some Fourth Amendment protected activity. If you are driving in a car and you don't have 99% window tint and the officer can see in that you've got like guns, cash, and weed sitting on your on the seat of your car, they can open, they can stop you,
put you in. Idiots who are like, you can't record me on at this protest. And it's like, no, you're
actually
on a public street. You can be recorded because you put yourself out in public.
You have no expectation of privacy when you're in a public setting. Now, the script only flips. Like when you're in your own home, you have privacy rights.
Right.
And the curtilage of your property has rights where you extend it. But by the way, if you're in your front yard and you're doing something nefarious and everyone can see it, that is perfectly usable
Your
by
Honor,
police officers.
I told them to cover their eyes, not to see me on my private property.
Yeah. So that's one of the other things. Like when they talk about,
however, if they're using a drone and they're using like heat signatures and seeing you within your house doing something that you shouldn't be doing.
So the other thing that would come up, what would also come into that is Wi-Fi mapping, where you can actually use Wi-Fi signals to have effectively a sonar radar like image of what's happening inside a structure.
They tried to get rid of the things that could detect the direction of the bullet, right? It was like these big sensors, and they could track down where the bullet was shot from. And
it was like sound sensors where they could pick up and they would
triangulate.
Apparently those were racist.
It was racist because the gunfire was coming from neighborhoods that were disproportionately minority. So one of the biggest criminal things, pun intended, that Democratic government has ever done is convinced people that disproportionate impact is racism. Because like policing of where high crime happens got shut down in courts because it was quote unquote disproportionately impactful to minority communities. And it was like, well, that's where the shootings are happening. Well, that's bad. It's more bad for minorities, so we have to stop doing it.
They are trying to get rid of body cameras because that shit did not work out the way they thought it was.
we talked about that. Yeah, how basically the fact that the body cameras are not proving the narrative. As a matter of fact, it's proving the opposite. Now they're like, oh no, this is unconstitutional.
You know what you don't want? You don't want cops that have been fearful of always being caught on camera and shit for the past however many years now not to have to worry about body cameras. You don't want them running the streets because shit's gonna, you know what I mean? Shit's gonna change.
If you guys go back and rent last, was it
Going off leash?
No, I was gonna say Boys in the Hood, and then see what's gonna happen if those cops suddenly get to have no body cams.
No, I was describing what
the fun's
Matt
coming
is
back.
Discussing.
Mad's like, I'm going back, man.
Right? Oh,
Sign
man,
back up.
So much more fun without those things.
Yeah. I don't know. The body cameras have been a net positive, I think.
Yeah,
for
it's tough
protecting police officers. I mean, for number on the one side, it helps root out the really bad officers because they can't help themselves. And the body camera, like rightfully so, we've seen a lot of instances where the wrong kind of cop gets caught doing stupid shit and they get fired. But number two, it protects really good officers who are actually like, and it also embarrasses the celebrities. Like, so like that one LeBron tried to go after in Ohio, like 2 years ago, where he was
the officer shot the chick to save the other one's life.
Yeah, and the initial thing was like he shot a young black woman or something like that. And the body cam
with a knife.
The body cam footage comes out and she's attacking another black woman with a giant ass knife, and so he shoots her to protect her, and then it's like, oops.
Fantastic shot, by the way.
Yep.
Why didn't he just shoot the knife though?
Oh, I hate the whole shoot him in the leg bullshit.
Yeah, I remember that shit, dude. They were saying, why didn't he go shoot the knife?
Repeatedly, people said it.
That's fucking stupid.
Just
IQ.
like the shoot him in the leg bullshit.
There was it goes around every time there's usually an officer involved shooting, but it's a clip from the show Blue Bloods that I thought that I've always really liked. It was Tom Selleck, as the chief of police in New York, and his son, who's a cop, gets involved in a shooting where it was a guy with a gun near a playground. And so he tells him to put it down. The guy doesn't, and he kind of raises up, and then they shoot him, and he kills him. And the press is like going after him, like, and the reporter, the reporter's like, why didn't he, like, because he didn't have a hostage, and so they were trying to go after him for a bad shooting. And the reporter's like, why didn't he shoot the gun? And he's like, when you're an officer, you have like a split second to do too. And then he's like, and so put yourself in that situation. You see the person raising their gun up. What are you doing? And the reporter's like, well, and he's like, too late, you're dead.
Yeah.
Right. He's like, that's the amount of time.
For his shin.
He's like, that's the amount of time you would have before someone else is dead. Or
guess
you're
what
dead.
Guess what you don't use to shoot guns? Your knee.
Yeah. Like you're fucking
even if you get the shot.
Like you're Annie fucking Oakley doing trick shots from a horse over here.
Oh, like all the westerns where they shoot the guns out of their hands.
Yeah.
By the way, when you qualify with your sidearm, you don't get like expert marksman sharpshooter bullshit. It's go or no go, right? Pass fail, because they would use that shit against officers if they were involved in the shooting. Like, well, it shows here that you're an expert fucking marksman. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah,
and
at the range.
No,
that's why they just do the pass, or fail.
And if you're doing drills, because I've done classes with guys who around here. It's nice.
Oh yeah, CQC and shit.
Where you live in Northern Virginia, you got so many guys who are I'm right near some training facilities for like the DEA and the high end. So they as a side job, all these guys also do like pistol courses, rifle courses, things like that. And that's where you start doing like the drills where you're shooting from the hip, where you're just to try to still put stuff on target. And even then, the guys are like, you're not trying to get the bullseye. Just try to put it in the general target zone, center mass, because if you're shooting this fast, shit's gone wrong, and you're just trying to do this guy. But he goes, but that's why we do this drill, because there are circumstances where that may happen, and you should just be used to the mechanics.
Yeah, we would do drills like having to reload with if your hand's been disabled, all this other shit.
Yeah. Single do reload,
Yeah.
using your manual of arms so you can do the actual the mechanisms on the firearm, doing the quick reload drills, like 3 shots, drop the magazine, put the new one in, 3 shots, drop the magazine, put the new one in.
Make sure to pick up your brass. I'm kidding. That will get you killed. You know, there was that state trooper that got killed because of that. When they got killed and they found his shells in his pocket because he was so used on the range of picking up his brass after they shot. That's what he did. Another one got killed because he had to go. He was going back to his car for his hat because they always have to wear their hat if they're outside of their vehicle. And he pulls over one of those sovereign citizen guys and he gets out, gun drawn, but he's like, "Fuck! I forgot my hat."
I think one of the best developments for at least officer safety in the last 20 years is where they've actually just allowed you to go straight to having the plate carrier vest on the outside as your uniform. So that guys are actually wearing their vests more than...
Oh, I always wore mine.
You always did, but I can tell you there's a lot of cops early on, especially they would wear the soft armor, but they hated cops specifically. Maybe not military. Military gets it, but even then, if you watch Black Hawk Down, you'll see that even within the army,
put in the back plate.
He's like, you don't put in that. It's heavy. You don't need it. And I was like, yeah, you did need the ceramic plates are heavy when you're actually using them. The only thing heavier is the steel plates, which is the cheapest body armor you can get. But those steel plates are heavy as fuck.
Yeah, we had the sappy plates or whatever.
Which are the ceramic?
Yeah. Man, they didn't cover enough, bro. Like, they felt way too... Like, this is supposed to save me, man? Like, there's not a lot of space here.
Did you add the side... Did you add the side ones, too?
Yeah.
Because I was like, I know the civilian market, they actually sell the side plates where it's on, where you have the front, back, and actually on your sides. And of course, if you really want to go big, you can get the flap plate to make sure your business is getting covered.
Bro, thank God they did not make us wear that. I saw some units that they had to wear those in the shoulder pads for when the ACU shit came out. And they would have these things that would cover their shoulders and their fucking crotch protector. And it looks so stupid, man.
Yeah, and I just always thought of
stupid until you lose a testicle.
I just thought of Super Troopers is like, Rabbit, you sick fuck.
We used to do this with blanks.
How you feeling? Good enough to F your mother?
Look, man, like Dion always talked about, you look great, you feel great, you play great. You know what I mean? That's war. You gotta feel great so you look great.
Did you guys see the new trailer for Super Troopers 3?
No,
it's
when it came out,
10-minute trailer.
Damn,
it looks like it could be funny.
Yeah, I mean the original trailer we watched, I thought it looked pretty funny.
Yeah, this one I would show it, but A, it's 10 minutes long, and B, you see Farva's ass like immediately.
I love the fact that Farva is mirroring his fucking what's his name, sister.
Yeah, they can get some miles out of that.
Ramathorn.
Yeah, Ramathorn.
I love that he's got the mustache ride t-shirt in the trailer.
Yes.
He's like, you're wearing my t-shirt. And he's like, it's a good sex t-shirt. And then he gets a delivery of short and wide condoms.
Yeah, short and wide.
I think it looks better than topic? 2. I'll say that.
2 is actually pretty good.
We have run out of political stories, so we're moving into that.
Like it.
I guess we could also, if you know what we probably
we're already in.
I was about to say Iran got hot again, but
Iran got hot again. Yeah, it's fucking the Middle East.
Yeah,
it's summer, dude.
Yeah, right.
No, I was thinking
but I know what you're talking about. They basically started fucking around again.
Oh, I saw that they announced that the pass is closed.
The strait is closed after they attacked a commercial ship, and Trump, I think Trump's done with it. I think he's just gonna keep dropping stuff on them until they knock it off, like completely knock it off. I agree with a few people that I've heard talk about it. I think he's looking for the one reasonable person that might still be in the government that wants to save his own ass and will step up and be like, yeah, I'll do whatever you say. Fine. And then he can just get rid of the rest of them.
I don't think that guy has made it to the country yet. I think he's still in transit from the CIA headquarters.
Right. It'll be Marco Rubio.
I mean, in the
he is running Venezuela right now. I mean, they basically the administration's basically said, "Oh yeah, Marco's basically running Venezuela from here."
Guess what country hasn't had shit happen? Venezuela.
Since we took out Maduro.
Yeah, been quiet as
Venezuela. It's running beautifully.
You know what? No, you know what they have been? They have started
that whole
pumping.
continent.
They have started pumping 4 times the amount of oil that they were pumping under Maduro. It's amazing how that seemed to suddenly magically happen. And it's all going into the U.S., which China's not thrilled with.
Zephyr just brought something up. I did find it hilarious this week. Scott Jennings is talking. There's another conservative panelist, some chick, and he's talking about the Iran situation. And he's like, listen, they've been at war with us for 47 years. And she's like, no, they haven't. This is the first time I'm ever hearing this talking point is this year, that they've been at war with us for 47 years. What are you guys talking about? You guys just make these terms up. And it's Scott just demolishes her. And she's the other conservative. Abby Phillips is just sitting there with her mouth wide open going, but yeah, even some of the younger conservatives are like, no idea what the actual story with Iran is. They have been killing our people for 47 years. Specifically military.
Yeah, I mean, Venezuela seems like a cool place to visit now.
Give it about another 3 years.
Yeah,
Matt, we'll have a bro over down there in
nice
2032.
People don't know, but Venezuela Chavez in the late 90s was actually a pretty nice place.
It seems like a lot of places were nice
Iran?
before communist.
Yeah, kind of like Iran before the Ayatollah.
Yeah.
Or rock and rolla.
Or even
Seattle. Washington, Oregon, California. Yeah, there's a lot of places that were really nice.
Colorado.
Oh yeah,
just
forget about you guys.
Elected our whole slate of DSA. Yay.
Well, the sooner you can get out of Colorado, the better, I think.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
That
soon,
would be,
I hope.
Soon. You're like Mr. Burns. Soon.
Excellent. But then I've got to figure out how to deal with the mosquitoes.
Yeah.
So how many DSA people got elected in your area?
Birdshot.
In Colorado? Like 3.
Yeah.
Well, 3 went through on primary day. So, I mean, here, that's basically elected. More women.
Oh, is it fire season on California again?
Oh, it's fire season here. We've got like 12 different fires going right now.
Burning the ground, lots of fires out west.
Have they tried putting them out?
Well, you know, Spencer Pratt got kicked out, so nope, they don't care anymore.
Man, that was some bullshit, bro. I'm not a conspiracy guy, but I don't know about that one, man.
The same thing happened in Colorado. The Republican side, the guy that was running for governor, Victor Marx, was in either second or third place on the at the end of the night. They just called it for him yesterday. This was a week and a half, 2 weeks later.
Did he have a 4 a.m. ballot dump or something?
No, they just kept doing these little tiny updates, and he just always was getting everything, which he's who I voted for. So whatever. I mean, they're not going to win the governorship. Republicans don't win in Colorado anymore, but he was not the most popular person. Some conservative chick from the Senate is, but like I told the wife, I'm pretty much done voting for any women for any position.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the way the women work in the Supreme Court and the way women work in Congress. I don't trust them to get anything actually done.
Well, and
And
if
half
they
the
do,
time, they're just thinking with their feelings, not actually looking at the situation and deciding this is good for the country or this is bad for the country.
but on
Brahma
Matt's new
girls
channel,
get it
though, we love
done.
women. So strong disagree here.
What'd you say, comics?
I said, but Brahma, girls get it done.
Sure.
Not well.
It's like Will Ferrell being like, I just really wish we could just have women be in charge of everything because look at how much we've screwed up everything over history.
Yeah,
It's
they're
like,
fucking up things a
yeah,
lot faster.
we've only just made all of civilization on the backs of men.
Yeah, but if
now
they
let's
did it,
hand it
would
over to
even
women
better.
and see how well they do.
Yeah, right into the ground.
I love the whole they wouldn't start wars or whatever. Like, have you ever met a chick? Yeah,
Right.
it may not be just
Hello,
outright
Hillary
war.
Clinton. How many fucking wars did that bitch start?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of like, yo, Sweden, did you hear what the fuck France said about? Did you see what France was wearing? Listen, you know what I mean? It'd be a lot of
At
catty
this point,
shit.
what difference does it make? Yeah, I'm sorry. If it's between a Democrat and a Republican, and the only option is a Republican woman, sure, I'll vote then. But on primaries, no,
dude,
I don't know enough women that have proven that they really deserve to be governing in any way.
Yeah, so I think the bullpen's official position is women, step your game up, get good, skill issue.
In the kitchen.
Matt's new channel, just totally different. Strongly disagree, disavow with everything he said.
So
Even
is
though it
Matt
may have
your
sounded
channel
like
a male feminist. That's what it sounds like to me.
yeah, it is now, and we're straight again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure male feminists are pretty fucking gay.
Not on Matt's new channel, which everybody's
I'm sure they're doubly gay on Matt's new channel.
You hear what he just said about you, Chad and Brahma?
Well, Chad's
No, I'm
not
talking-
there.
Yeah.
Chad's not allowed on your new channel.
Fair. He wasn't straight enough for us.
And apparently, every time I'm there, it's the worst show ever. And when I'm
Not
not
the
there, it's
worst
great.
shows, it's not as good. There's a difference.
And Zephyr, I'm not saying that every woman is incapable of leading. I'm just saying,
I'll say it.
In general, I don't want my leaders to be women.
I mean, let's be honest.
There have been some
Margaret
great
Thatcher was
women
practically a guy. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, that's who Zephyr's bringing up.
I know that. I know.
So-
I read her comment.
But for every one of her, you get like 10 Carrie A Nations, you know?
Or Ketanji Brown Jackson's. Have you, Chad? I
Zach,
know.
I'm joking. I have a lot of respect for Margaret Thatcher.
Maggie. Good old
Chad, I
Maggie.
know you've been reading, at least portions of the Supreme Court decisions. How pissed off do you get when Ketanji Brown Jackson is like, hold the phone.
It's like, wait for it. She did. She just put the
In this
wait
decision,
For
wait for it.
It's,
I mean, she writes these things in Supreme Court decisions.
Yeah, she has some crazy shit in there too. I saw the wait for it. Yeah, there was something else, man, that I saw.
She's done it in almost every one of her dissents. For real, for real.
She is. She's a theater kid. She wants to do all this. Ugh.
If you're a theater kid, you don't belong in the fucking Supreme Court.
And if you're on the Supreme Court, you should be using language that is actually meaningful and actually addresses what you're talking about. Not wait for it and for real, and Riz.
My God, is she actually putting that in decisions?
Wait for it has been in a decision. Not the for real, or Riz, but she puts in stupid modern day vernacular type crap.
No, the last one I saw was so-and-so knew
Slang.
the assignment.
Yeah. She put that into a Supreme Court decision. They knew the assignment.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, that's great for your TikTok, but
I mean,
this shit's
I was gonna
supposed
say,
to be
that shit you
lasting.
Put it on Twitter. You don't put that in a fucking Supreme Court decision.
No, because that shit is supposed to be around, for a few more minutes,
Yeah, next we're going to get like some decision on gay marriage, and it's going to be like, yeah, you can't make a wife out of a hoe. That'll be her whole dissent.
Can't make a wife out of a hoe.
It's not as if like back in the day they had people like radical, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
In their decisions because they knew better. There was adults.
Well, remember, we now live in a world where we have adult children.
Yeah, I love the decisions where, Scalia's like, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Okay, that one would be pretty base though.
Sure.
They were Delulu bringing this case to us.
It's like no cap. It's like we vacate this injunction, no cap. For real, for real.
Yeah. Tell me you're not this without telling me and all that other bullshit.
Skibbity district.
We would like to. The 9th district was Delulu to make this decision.
And then the, like check notes.
It's literally the language
My God,
in
you're
idiocracy.
right. Oh my God.
I know everybody's hurting. I know the crops and shit ain't working. It's Camacho's speech from Idiocracy is what Ketanji Brown Jackson does in her dissents.
Here's the difference, right? There's Supreme Court rulings from way back where there are words I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I'm gonna have to look it up. The difference, though, is that I'm learning shit there. You know what I mean? You have to look up both.
Right, it's a word you need the definition for because it's an actual word that's not in use anymore because we've dumbed it down to where.
Or even that, because I'm just not smart enough to know this word or whatever. But that's totally different than having to look up fucking modern slang or not modern slang, but like 2042, and you're like, oh man, I got to look up slang from the early 2020s,
right,
to understand this fucking Supreme Court ruling.
Yes, in 100 years, when they're going back and reading the decisions, they're going to be like, "What the hell was this woman talking about?" So stupid. And that's where she's gotten absolutely destroyed by the majority multiple times too. Like they'll just write dissents or write the majority opinions, knowing that she's going to do something stupid.
Is it an intern writing it for her, or is she?
No, I believe she is that stupid and vapid.
I feel like it's the same thing I do with Grok whenever I'm writing something like a song or whatever. I'm like, add more modern slang to it. I feel like that's what she does. She's like, hey, Grok.
But remember, we're not joking when we say that she is a theater kid. She literally, while on the bench, went and did a Broadway play.
Yeah, because they have too much time off.
Yep. She needs to get an RV.
Right? Man, and I was reading something about it, and they were talking about how normally all of the Supreme Justices, they're all really cordial and nice, and they eat together or hang out, here and there or whatever, even though they don't disagree. But it is not like that now.
In some cases. There's a few of them that, they're not going to be hanging out, but
yeah,
I think there's still.
Oh no, but like it's tense.
Well, that's because like when half of the court is leaking decisions to try to get the other half of the court shot, it tends to make you not like those people all that much.
That leak came from a specific person who worked for John Roberts. So,
well, the problem though is because now you have people that are on the bench that it's not just their beliefs, their ideology. It is a part of them. They're so wrapped up in it that it becomes a part of their identity. And so any attack on their beliefs is they feel that it's a direct personal attack on them, which is the issue, because they take it personally.
That's not just in the court, but in almost everything. At
this
point.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But I mean, we had justices doxxed and had people literally trying to show up at the houses and kill them. So I can see why you wouldn't.
Man, whatever happened with that guy? I haven't heard shit about him.
Oh, I'm sure he got let out. No reason to do anything there.
I mean,
he's probably only been
die?
arrested 29 times instead of 49. So,
did you hear about the shit going down in England?
Which thing?
The chick that got killed. The dude drove over 70 miles to her house. Don't worry, it had nothing to do with she's some political person that's a reformer, I guess is what they call it.
Reform.
Yeah. At first they said that, oh, it's a white guy, we got him. Actually, it turned out it wasn't him, but now they're like, look, we don't want to release the footage of him. Yeah.
Which means he's probably a Muslim.
No, I think it did turn out. This may be too difficult, but the one that killed the reform person, it did turn out they were white. Now they're not talking about their ideology or what would motivate them to drive 80 miles from their home specifically to her house to do this.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Maybe Tim Walz told him to, because I mean,
it's kind of weird when typically when something like this happens, we've seen this happen here in America, where they initially believe the suspect to be white, and it turns out it's a minority, and they immediately stop talking about it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how you know it's usually a minority. So my assumption is that this person's a minority because they're not going to show the footage, and it, further goes back to my point about it's probably a Muslim.
They freaking they blocked libs of TikTok or whatever.
TikTok?
Yeah, and then they unblocked her when everybody started calling the police out on it.
That was
a day or two ago.
Fort Worth PD, wasn't it?
Oh, wait, did they block them too?
That was the Fort Worth Police Department that blocked.
Oh man, there's
libs
so
of
much shit
TikTok
happening
and got called out because that's illegal.
That's right.
So
Well,
you guys all
blocking's not
remember
so
about the Minnesota assassinations from what, almost 2 years ago now, right?
Yeah, one they keep blaming on the right, and it turns out it's not.
Yeah. So just yesterday, Vance Bolter, the guy who allegedly did it, sent another letter to the FBI, basically again claiming Governor Tim Walz instructed him to murder U.S. Senator Amy Klobuchar so that Walz could run for the U.S. Senate, according to the Minnesota Star Tribune.
He's so MAGA. It's so obvious how MAGA he is.
Yep. All those No Kings MAGA-ist flyers and everything. And
I saw, man, I want to say it was probably BBC. I forgot exactly. Or maybe The Guardian. I think it was The Guardian saying that the attempted attack during UFC 250, that was right wing as well.
Sure. We just kill our own people all the time just for fun. That's so stupid. But remember, this is the guy that the chick that he assassinated was the only Democrat that was going against any kind of healthcare reform in Minnesota, where we then found out a year and a half later about all the freaking fraud with the Leering centers.
Yeah.
That Tim Walz definitely knew about, and Ilhan Omar definitely knew about.
Yeah, you see, he's in New York now too, right?
Who?
The fraud guy.
Oh, Shirley? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, they found like 1,300 pharmacies in a one block
it was like
area.
Another daycare bullshit, or some kind of patient thing with like 7,000 people. And then those people were like, no, man, that's coming from so-and-so. They're bullshit. They're the frauds. You should go check them out.
Right.
I mean, he was there for like an hour. He walked one block after leaving his hotel, first block, 80. But New York hasn't been able to stop this in how many years?
Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw. Did anybody see the clip of Anna Kasparian talking about the World Cup?
No.
Oh boy.
Let me see if I can bring it up, because
she was so close, bro.
Yep, she really did get close.
Adam and Sitz, they did their best. Yeah. But we've seen it closer.
We've seen what?
We've seen it happen close to us. We know somebody that had finally been on the right track, and then Israel.
Yeah. That
got him. Yep, got him.
I know who you're talking about because it's on my feed, and
mine too.
And I'm just like, oh no, what are we doing now?
I finally was like, let me see less posts from this person.
Yeah, I was like, I think I need to mute this.
So this is her talking about the World Cup and the fact that we were playing, just because she can't actually say it, which is part of the funniness of this, Bosnia and Herzegovina. So
Bosnia and Herzegovina. Yeah.
You
Were
may
you here
want
for
to
that
realize
conversation, Brahma?
last week that was a thing for Matt.
That was funny.
was it?
Yes.
Is the audio coming through? Because it sounds
Yeah, it's
quiet
an
to me.
echo.
So apparently, since these are two little smaller countries, I should say, you have the U.S. So
one
Balogun was hit with a red card during last Wednesday's game between the U.S. and Bosnia and Herzegovina. So apparently, since these are two little smaller countries, I should say.
I'm sorry, but what people our age don't know Bosnia and Herzegovina?
Hold on,
Well,
pause.
listen,
you might want to
hold
talk
on.
to Matt about this question.
I totally understand why she may not know this.
What did you do, Mad?
I've only ever heard it Bosnia.
Okay.
The Bosnian War. Bosnia, the country. I've never heard Bosnia Kabuquadalala.
The former
Bosnia
Yugoslavia.
Herzegovina.
Yeah. That's
Serbia,
never heard it before in my
Croatia,
life.
And Bosnia Herzegovina, the former Yugoslavia.
I even watched that fucking
Czech Republic and
I even watched the John
Slovakia.
Travolta movie. I even watched John Travolta movie with Robert De Niro where it was about the Bosnian conflict.
I
And
miss
and
Yugoslavia.
not once did they say anything other than Bosnia.
I'm pretty sure every Olympics they call it Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Who the fuck watches
every
the Olympics?
single time they're
And
involved.
especially who watches the Bosnia Quashawats when they're in the Olympics?
Herzegovina, dude.
No, fuck that, dude. I'm too old. I'm not learning this new fucking country bullshit.
But it's also not that she doesn't know that there's
shit was going on.
It's also not that she doesn't know that they're two different or that it's one country with the names
it's
split that
Bosnia
way.
and
I figured
She
that out from
also doesn't even
context.
come close to pronouncing the name of Herzegovina.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she
just-
doesn't
it
have a
cracks me up.
traumatic brain injury, so what's her excuse?
Exactly. Mad's got an excuse. Here, listen to the rest of it.
You have the U.S. team battling it out between these two smaller countries. Okay, now according to the Athletic.
So in her mind, the U.S. was playing multiple countries in the same game because those two small
Only way you're gonna
countries
beat
are
us.
allowed to band together because if you're small enough countries, then you're allowed to join forces in the World Cup to play against another
Oh my
team.
god. It's like if the Sharks teamed up with the Jets to take out
Right.
the
She is-
Warriors. I don't know.
She is on a set with multiple other people and nobody calls this out or says, that's not what this is at all. That's the name of the country. They're playing one team. That's how this works.
I'm sure a couple of the producers like, man, this is gonna be so much fun, and when we're done here,
I'm not going to point it out to her. She's a psycho.
also fair.
But yeah, I thought that was hilarious. And the fact that you guys had trouble with that last week with the certain
Yeah,
amount
these two,
also
man,
makes it funny.
they had so much trouble with it.
So I specifically was talking about the game, and I said the U.S. is dealing with Bosnia Herzegovina, and Matt was like, "Excuse me, what?"
Yeah.
I don't know. It just feels like at our age, Bosnia and Herzegovina was something that came up quite a bit when we were
I
younger.
feel
Yeah,
no, I
it
feel like
did.
this. No, this is another one of those fucking.
I was in college when that thing was going on.
Matt is about to say this is a Mandela effect.
It is a Mandela.
No, it is not, dude.
Fucking yes, it is. Clay got me too, man. Now they're trying to change Turkey into some other bullshit. I don't know how to pronounce those dots when you put them over the fucking U's and shit. Those go at the end of the sentence.
Oh, okay. You know, they have other alphabets. Cyrillic
They shouldn't.
is,
That's
an
the first thing we
example
should
of
outlaw. Right after Celsius.
We'll start measuring things in Kelvin.
Yeah. Right until we get to absolute zero.
Yeah. And fuck those pounds and quibs or whatever the fuck it is dollars. Don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah, the point is
England.
they're not dollars.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You don't want to measure things in pences.
What the fuck is a loony? Nobody knows.
That's a Canadian dollar.
Yeah, how much?
Because the dollar coin, because it has the bird on it.
It's dumb. Australia with their buckaroos or whatever the fuck they're called.
They're
Buckaroos. Indeed.
You
No,
gonna stick
Mandela
around for a little
effect,
bit,
Mark.
Comics, or are you heading out?
Yeah, I should
Mandela
probably
effect.
go to
That's
bed.
legit, bro. For real, for real,
You're just retarded.
dude. Okay, all right.
That's why you don't have his number.
I've been telling you guys they're going to turn that Higgs Biden collider bullshit on again. Fucked us up. Now we got Bosnia
Collider?
Yeah, man. Now we got this new Bosnia, this new name for Bosnia.
This new name for Bosnia.
This new name for Bosnia? You mean
Yeah.
the new
That's
name
not
that
what it was
came
called on
out
my timeline.
after the country of Yugoslavia was
That's not what happened on my timeline. This is some bullshit.
What happened in Czechoslovakia in your timeline?
I don't know. We called it Bosnia. And it worked perfectly fine.
All right, Comics, what do you got coming up?
Well, streaming tomorrow and Thursday, and maybe you might get some other stuff in between. So, yeah, we'll see.
Have you picked a topic for tomorrow yet?
No, not yet. I'll figure something out. But,
Cool.
yeah, I'm sure there's going to be lots more Odyssey talk this week, especially after I see this fucking thing. Yeah, the funny thing is they only have like 6 p.m. showings. I don't have anything that starts earlier. So I'm going to have to start Thursday a little late.
Yeah. Because that.
Wait, what are you going to see?
3 fucking hours, dude.
The Odyssey.
Odyssey.
Oh,
add
fuck
the
that.
30 minutes of previews before that. You're going to be starting almost an hour late Thursday then.
Probably.
I will plan accordingly and still not see the movie.
Fucking don't
Now I kind
blame
of want
you.
to go see it just to see how bad it is. I'm kinda
Why?
on the fence.
Well, Comics needs a date.
No, I don't. I just need to be left alone.
He couldn't find the hole in my popcorn bucket. And that's another thing I want to complain about.
I
is
don't
these
want to
new-
find a hole in your popcorn bucket, let alone see a movie with you, man.
Damn, bro. First of all, I'm a good movie watcher partner. Ask Brahma.
Yes, he lets the mosquitoes just land all over you.
All right, to be
And
fair,
he
I
doesn't
didn't know.
take any of the fire himself.
Look, they were in my pocket. I had to let them out.
That does not surprise me
All right.
at all.
All right, folks. I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.
All right, night,
All
Comics.
right, later, Comics.
See, look right here. Zifaclock K9 says Bosnia, not Bosnia, whatever the fuck. Guess Bosnia.
It's still Bosnia and Herzegovina.
He knows the assignment.
Most people just don't add the and Herzegovina every time they mention Bosnia.
Nor ever until this past week.
It's
feel
the
like
official name of the country.
I feel like somebody's just trying
Sure,
to
bro.
cover up a gap in their knowledge.
Nope.
It's
What was that movie called? I was
it's
talking about
like
Robert De
when-
Niro.
It's like when your name is Mad Cheesemo, but everybody just calls you Mad.
Yeah, but it
because
still
it's
says it
easier
on
to
the
just say
fucking
Mad.
screen.
So does it on every
Oh,
map
man,
where it
I was
says
thinking about-
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
I was thinking about changing it to Maddie the Baddie. By the way, did y'all see the UFC 329? Boy,
McGregor's
Let me tell
knee
you.
letting
my
him
My
brother
God,
blow out his
dude.
ACL.
I was such a big fan of his back in the day, and I was getting pumped up, man, getting ready for that fight. I was getting pumped up, and then that happened. It was just like, fuck you, bro.
That hold that put the guy out in the fight before that, though.
Oh,
was kinda
Patty.
crazy.
Yeah, Patty put him out. Oh, boy.
That was an unusual looking hold.
I forgot the technical name for it. No, it's a good hole.
Lay your head in my crotch and
It wasn't in his crotch. No. He had a, it's called the Desart, something D something. Brazilian shit,
Okay. Yeah, Sophie Cunningham was a ring girl.
Yeah.
She
Man,
went up
she
to
did not
Dana
hold
White
up.
8 minutes before and was like, I want to get in the ring. And he was like, okay.
No, she said, I want to walk around that thing.
Right.
Yeah. By the way, she does, man, a lot different when she's around the the round card girls than when she's on the basketball court. You know what I mean? As far as her quality.
Oh, yeah.
She's one of those situational attractive people.
Oh, like the Seinfeld episode with the Two-Face? Yeah.
Bro, these Seinfeld references aren't going to land.
I know it's going to land with someone in the chat named Eric. He loves Seinfeld.
And the Seinfeld reference that she least resembles is they're real and they're spectacular.
Yeah, he was correct on that episode making that joke because Terry
Thank
Hatcher
you, Mike.
was a good choice for casting. It's not Yugoslavia anymore.
No, Mike is Bosnia.
Bosnia-Herzegovina. Next, you're going to tell me it's not Turkmenistan.
See, look, Eric's like, wait, he has no idea about this Seinfeld shit.
I don't know what he's
behind
asking
in
about.
chat. See, look, he even knows it like the Batman villain. If that helps
that
you.
Eric. One of y'all gonna have to change your name.
Eric says
We're gonna have
it was
multiple
How I
Erics.
Met Your Mother. Which thing are you talking about, Eric K?
I think he was confused because
They've lost
Chad
me.
was like, Eric knows my references.
Because I see because Eric Myers has been in my chat a lot longer. So
Yeah, well, you got. Oh, so he's the real Mike to you?
his name isn't Mike.
Did you hear that, Eric K?
His name's Eric.
So is Eric.
All right, I'll start using the last name. We'll have an Eric.
Eric K and Eric M.
Eric M and Eric A. Like,
What are you gonna do with Eric Maldonado?
Oh, now you remember I think Brahma knows this because our age group, there was always like 14 Michelles. Do you remember that? Like in elementary school, and it was like Michelle M, Michelle K.
Oh, what did we have? I
Not
know
in
we had
mine.
Heather's, Ashley's. That was the big one.
And then I know
Ashleys.
that I
A few
think
Tiffany's.
with my younger brother, it had moved. There was a lot of Abigail's for some reason. Abigail had a run, and then I know because of Twilight, fucking like Bella's or Ella, like and all that kind of stuff. Naming after that character was really big.
Khaleesi?
Yeah, I
Oh,
have
yeah.
one in the not
Fucking
immediate
Jennifers.
family that went with Khaleesi, and I was like, really?
So many Jennifers.
Was it before or after the Bells?
It was season 3 or
Before.
4.
Yeah. It was
Okay, so before.
Khaleesi is such a stupid name. And by the way, I finally made my father watch the substitute teacher Key and Peele sketch because
Oh, really?
there was like he was asking about
Aaron.
like pronunciation. I was like, "Don't you know about Aaron? D nice?" And he's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Oh, we've got to watch this right now."
Balake?
And now you got like
Balake.
another 2 hours to watch with him just doing the college football names.
Oh, man, that one gets long.
I am
yeah.
Travion McNeese.
Yeah,
McNice.
I am what Velociraptor fucking.
What was the guy who did the fucking dolphin?
There's the dolphin one, the
It's just a dolphin
jackhammer.
sound.
What I love is that they carried over one of which I forget which name the character.
Basically, the white guy's name, like Jason Harris.
Yeah, that was good.
And he was from BYU.
Right.
What
Every
they-
time there is just a white guy's name, and I think they just reuse the same one like every single time.
Who was it that was great at those little things on? I think it was Monday night, maybe Thursday night. Was it Jason Taylor that would come on with something different every time? No, it wasn't Jason Taylor. I can't remember who it was. But he would be
Dan
like,
Smith is what Dearest says it was.
he would be like so and so from West Side Elementary School or some shit like that. Oh no, Tony. It was Tony Gonzalez, tight end. Look up
And he
his
just changed
player
it up all the time?
introductions. Oh yeah, he would be like, I'm Tony Gonzalez. Like he would do accents and characters for each one. It was great. There's a compilations you can check out. I'll find one.
They carried over one of the character names from the football introductions to be the one that did the excessive celebration. He's allowed two hip thrusts, but clearly he did a third.
Yeah.
So,
two pumps will get
two pumps.
Two pumps will get you fined.
That was funny because somebody did that in the NFL last season, and and he was like, "That was clearly two pumps, and that's allowed." So he should not have been penalized.
We're going by Key and Peele rules in the NFL now.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the excessive celebrations, except for the Thanksgiving tradition of jumping in the bucket for the Cowboys. You know,
Right, the Salvation Army.
Yeah, because you know when Zeke did it and got fined, I think Zeke was the first one to do it. Jerry matched the fine and donated it to the Salvation Army.
I actually want to see crazier celebrations like in basketball, where they're all like line dancing and doing Broadway dancer kicks and stuff.
Now that they can do group celebrations,
it's going to come to the point to where the in vogue thing is going to be not to do a celebration or just do the Barry Sanders, just giving the football back to the ref.
Yeah.
Who was it that just had like $1 ready to go to hand?
Chad. That was Ocho.
Chad
Ocho, yeah.
Cinco.
Yeah. Man, remember when Joe Buck lost his fucking mind with Randy Moss when he mooned? He didn't even moon, but when he simulated the mooning of Green Bay, he's like, "This is the worst thing I've ever seen in football."
This is disrespectful and
it broke him. Like, bro.
Remember that
Joe
time
Horn had a
Howard
great
Cosell
one.
was like, "Look at that lip."
Man.
Oh yeah.
Howard Cosell, he's a legend, bro. Man, did you see that ice that what's his name? It's Time, the UFC guy, the announcer.
Buffer?
Not the announcer, the ring announcer.
Buffer?
Yeah. Did you see that UFC ring he has? That's something just iced out, bro. I like his more than the Let's Get Ready to Rumble guy.
His brother?
Is that that is his brother?
They're
I forgot
brothers
about that.
And his brother
Yeah.
will not let him use his catchphrase. That's
Good.
why.
I like his better. He's far more energetic and personable and stuff. Now he does curse him whenever he says the one and only. Like, oh, that dude. He did it with McGregor, and then he did it with that dude at 250. The guy that fought Izzy like 3 times or some shit.
I don't remember.
Perez.
I don't pay enough attention. Eric K for $1 says, "How I Met Your Mother" was what he was talking about. They were looking at a group of girls. Ted said they were hot. Barney pointed out, no, they are not. It is the cheerleader effect. Look at them individually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you, Eric. We'll give you...
Thank you so much.
Which one is Matt in?
No, hey, Eric Myers. No, listen. By the time he was sincere about that's my quarterback, we had already forgiven him about the one. George Teague fucked him up the second time he went to the Star. But bro, he put up so much numbers for us. But by the time he said that, always forgiven by the Star. Nah, T.O. good in my book. Never knew each other until their 20s.
So weak next to Let's Get Ready to Rumble.
Yeah,
even the intro up to it, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
But I don't know, man. I like Buffers better. Well, they're both Buffers. I like the UFC Buffer better.
Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce. It feels more energetic and shit, man.
I don't know. I like that Michael Buffer was doing it for wrestling, even not just boxing, but for like WCW Monday Night Nitro.
Didn't they pay him like $1 million every time he does it or some dumb shit?
I know he's got it trademarked, and I think I had heard something to the tune of $1 million is what he gets paid each time he says it. But there's no way TNT was paying that.
No, fuck they weren't. You know how much they paid Kiss to come out there?
That's not every week.
Dude, they spent money on everything. Don't forget, Ted Turner was like, you just want to beat him. However we can do it. Yeah, man, dude, they spent crazy money. Yeah, Road Dogg had a great intro. Yeah, one of the best.
The Road Dogg, Jesse James.
Fucking Stone Cold.
It's me, the D-O-double-G.
There's been nothing more more negative for the wrestling industry than Stone Cold with his what? That thing has, I don't know if it's still an issue, but that thing ruined so much.
It was pretty bad. Kurt Angle had something going too for a while, didn't he? What were they doing to Kurt? Or was that what Stone Cold was doing to what?
I can't remember.
Because Kurt Angle, they chanted something at him that interrupted him all the time too.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember what it was?
I can't remember. Chat will know.
I mean, by far the most annoying thing for me was Booker T and the stupid five time.
I think I was already out by that time.
I was already out, and every time I checked back in, it was like, nope. If we're pushing Booker T of all people as, some great champion, I'm done.
He was okay. He's a good performer.
In the tag team, not as a solo performer.
Yeah, fair.
Booker T was a solid wrestler. I mean,
Kurt Angle was the "You Suck." You suck.
Oh, right. That's
suck.
right. You got to change your fucking song, bro, when that happens.
Right.
The craziest is the British people. They have these elaborate, long-ass fucking chants for all these different wrestlers.
Try to get your ass back to Nick Fuentes' stream.
Oh, fucking. Fucking. All right. That was good. I got to give her credit on that one. I got a wall of text from her when she heard me mention Candace's name out here. Haven't even looked at it.
We've been talking about Candace almost every week for
but she's not always paying attention to what's happening.
Oh, I know. She doesn't like real shows.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho, The List was great.
Dude,
Chris Jericho was phenomenal. It was way past my time, but going back and watching anything from you just made The List.
Oh, I thought you meant the 1,001 moves or whatever that he knew, and he would sit there and read them all. He would be like,
yeah, he had that, and then later he had a list where he was literally carrying around a clipboard, and he would write your name on it and be like, "You just made the list."
Oh, that's phenomenal.
So there's a time where, and he didn't think this was going anywhere, and it became like his biggest gimmick ever. But there's a scene where he's backstage, and he's supposed to be wrestling tag team with Dean Ambrose, and Dean's like, "Yeah, I'm really excited. This is gonna be awesome. I just gotta ask you one thing. I mean, if we're tag team partners, I don't think I can work with you if I'm still on the list." And Jericho's like, "Nobody comes off the list. What are you talking about? You're staying on the freaking list." And he's like, "You destroyed my jacket, my leather jacket." And Ambrose is like, "But I got you a new one." And there's a jacket hanging up behind them. And it's just got Christmas lights all over it. And he's like,
I think I may have seen
"That's
that.
not my jacket. You're staying on the list."
Dude, Kurt Angle, underrated fucking mic on the mic, bro.
Yes.
He was fantastic.
Oh, it's true.
Oh, it's true.
Damn
It's damn true.
I saw a clip the other day of him,
Real
Stone Cold.
Olympian too.
Him, Stone Cold, Undertaker, maybe Kane. Vince was pumping them up to take on WCW, NW, or whatever the fuck it was. And Stone Cold, and Stone Cold kept trying to make the Undertaker break, and you could see them having to cover their mouth and shit. He was just repeating what Vince said and shit. It was a great clip.
You know who had the greatest debut in WWE ever, though?
Not Chris Jericho.
Jericho.
No, he got fucking demolished by fucking The Rock, bro.
the night with the Y2K countdown and Y2J countdown and everything.
All that was great.
That was awesome.
No, until fucking The Rock destroyed him on the fucking. They shouldn't have had him come out there during The Rock's promo, bro. He was untouchable at that time.
Do you remember the promo that The Rock and Jericho did, going back and forth talking about Rhino and Stephanie McMahon?
Oh,
and about
maybe.
Stephanie's new tits.
Oh, I may have to look that one up.
The Rock and Jericho are just mocking her for her new boobs, and Rhino's in there is supposed to be her bodyguard at that point. I think it was while she was supposedly with Test.
Oh, yeah, okay. I know. I remember that timeline. Bro, you remember the birthday celebration for The Rock in Mankind?
With Sokka?
Yeah, and he brought out his teacher or whatever. It was kind of like, this is your life or whatever.
Yes, I remember that.
And at the Rock's like, my birthday's in May, you dumb son of a bitch.
You dumb
fucking dude, the backstage story about it, it was not supposed to be that long. It took up 2 matches. That's how long it was. But it was one of their biggest segments ever. So they let them just do their thing.
Do you remember the Super Bowl halftime show where Rock and Mankind fought for the belt?
Yeah. They had a great commercial during the Super Bowl too. When I switched into the metric system. Sorry, unrelated.
She's crazy. She needs to go hang out with Candace. That's the kind of crazy conspiracy theories that Candace comes up with.
Right.
Let's go to the metric system. Because that's what Israel doesn't want.
I was going to say did you ever watch the little slightly though, when The Rock hosted Saturday Night Live and he did the fake promo?
Yeah.
That's like one of the best sketches I've ever seen. You know that girl you've been talking to on?
Oh yeah. He was like the junkyard dog or something.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa.
And no, that was the dog. Yeah, the dog was who he was fighting. He was like Coco. He was like, Coco. He's like, I catfished your ass.
Yeah, it just kept getting darker and darker. He's like, hey, man. Like,
he's like, and you know the picture? That was your daughter you didn't know about. Oh, no, Coco, too far.
Soul Assassin. I think even The Undertaker thought he had died.
Oh, yeah, with the...
in the Hell in a Cell.
The Hell in a Cell.
When he threw him from the top of the cage, he dislocated his shoulder, had a few of his teeth pop out. You can actually see one of them in his nose because it popped out, went back into his throat and out through his nostril.
No. Actually, what happened? It went through his lip and got buried that way. Yeah. So a lot of people think that. Up? Yeah. So a lot of people think the first bump when he goes off the cage into the announcer's table was the worst one. It was actually the second.
When he goes through the top of the cage.
Yeah. It was not supposed to give like that.
Yeah.
That's the one that hurt because the chair fucked him up too when he got down there.
Well, and the thumbtacks.
Yeah, those two. Yeah, the Undertaker was injured at that during that match. Going into that match or whatever.
Oh, I haven't ever heard that.
Yeah, so there's a wrestling podcast called Something to Wrestle with Bruce Pritchard.
Bruce Pritchard.
Yeah. It's really fucking good, man. They go deep dive into a lot of it. All kinds of different stories, pay-per-views, years, wrestlers individually. And his best is when he's talking about Jim Cornette in the rat that was used during the Mankind promos when he first came in. That was Jim Cornette's rat, and it died. He's like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm taking days off. It was like family. It was a member of the family, motherfucker.
Cornette was weird. Out of all of them, he was weird. Him and Russo.
You know, Jim is gay, right? I think he passed.
I don't know. No, I didn't.
I don't mean pass is straight. I mean, I think he passed away, like he died.
I don't think he has.
Maybe not.
I don't know. I mean, he would only be like 60 right now.
I mean, people in the wrestling business.
Jim Cornette was not wrestling, though.
No, I said in the wrestling business.
He's 64. He's still alive.
Is he still alive? Yeah, that's what I thought.
And he has a spouse named Stacy, and he had another spouse named Janice. You sure he's gay?
Yeah. Wait, maybe I'm thinking of someone else. My bad.
Yeah, I think you're
Jim Cornette.
It was one of the four horsemen, wasn't it? It wasn't.
No, it was a
Anderson.
backstage guy I'm thinking of.
Well, he became a backstage guy.
Arn Anderson. It's not.
Arn
It's
Anderson
not Arn
wasn't gay.
Anderson.
No.
It's. I know who you're talking about. It's not Cornette, but he was a wrestler on the front end, and then went into
Yeah, backstage
the
management or whatever.
backstage stuff.
Yeah. It wasn't the football player who fucking. I don't know why the fuck he was
Orndorff?
wrestling.
Was it Orndorff?
Maybe. Hang on, I'll get Sal on it. He'll know.
I'm trying to think of.
Hey, Sal. The Four Horsemen in the WCW, one of them was gay, right? He started working for the WWF or whatever, like backstage doing management bullshit. Which one was that?
Pat Patterson.
Oh, Pat Patterson. I just figured it out.
Yeah, Pat Patterson became a.
Oh, he was never a horseman.
Backstage power. Right, but he had a career back at around that time. Before he went
Oh my God.
become talent management, I think. Or
Babe,
talent-
I can't read
talent
all that.
development. Can't read all what? Is she still going off on Candace?
Man, I don't
If
know.
she's going off on Candace, read it.
It starts with I have been watching it and reviewing evidence, and then I'll just jump ahead here, and nobody
read it all
fucking
so I can
contacted
smoke.
them. Are you fucking kidding me? That was one. It gets, oh boy. Oh man.
Well, Mike, I appreciate you being here. I know it kind of sucks that me and Matthew stream at the same time, but I mean, I've been doing it for 2 years at this time.
He started this war, not us.
He was doing it in the afternoon against George, and then he switched it to later.
He wanted the smoke. I think it's because of my accents. I think he was like, I got to step up. You know what I mean? I know it bothered him how well I nailed those.
Yes, the English guy that puts on a perfect American accent is worried about your accent.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm not limited to just one like him. I bet he can't do multiple within a sentence.
Well, there's an interesting story. Folsom lockdown. Rumor has it Roddy Piper hated Patterson because he graped him in the showers when Piper was getting into the business. Allegedly.
Whoa.
Oh, Mike agrees. Even though he's a mod over in Matthews, he did start.
What about my accents?
No, about starting the war.
Oh, well. Anyway, I was supposed to say, oh, did you ever hear that story with Jake the Snake and Macho Man with the?
Yeah,
he's like, here's this.
We played it in an after show one week because it was like they did an animated version of the story.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I mean, you could
That's
go
a
find it and we
great-
could play it again because it's freaking hilarious.
Oh, that's a great.
I
Yeah.
need you to I need you to let the snake bite you.
Yeah. Just so I know.
I need to know that we're on the up and up and he's been defanged. No, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
freaking hilarious.
You need to check out Something to Wrestle with Bruce.
Because
Pritchard. They have a lot of great stories, man.
That was when Jake the Snake had the cobra for whatever reason instead of the python or boa
Did he have-
constrictor,
did he
whatever
have a
he had. That's what the story that Savage is telling because you wouldn't worry
Well,
about
Savage
poison.
didn't tell it.
Huh?
Jake the Snake told
Well,
it
Jake
on
told
Joe
it
Rogan.
about Savage, but
Yeah.
it was because he had a venomous snake at that point, not a constrictor. Savage was worried because he was worried that they hadn't taken out the venom.
Yeah.
Or devenomized or taken out the fangs, whatever they do to snakes to make them safe. Because you wouldn't even have to worry about that with the python or the boa constrictor. I'm pretty sure it was a cobra.
I don't think it was, man, because I remember when it bit him, man, it latched on because he pissed the snake off. He like smacked it before he let it on him.
Right,
I'm
but
pretty
even
sure it
if
was
you-
not a cobra.
If you get rid of the venom sacs, they'll still latch
No.
on.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying is I remember seeing it, and I don't think it was a cobra.
Now you're gonna make me go look up this stupid cartoon.
Yeah, look it up. Chat, tell him.
Actually, chat already agreed with me it was a cobra. So
no, I don't think they did.
If you're appealing to chat,
you can't trust chat.
No, it was a python. Well,
that's what he had most of the time. But for that fight, he was carrying around a cobra.
I'm sorry. Are you saying that they species swapped his snake?
Yes.
Wow, this python erasure will not stand.
Yeah, here we go. I found the cartoon.
Oh,
We'll
the cartoon.
Are you
like,
talking
here's
about
my
rock
proof.
and wrestling?
Telling the story.
Here's a fucking cartoon.
It's just animated of him telling the story. It's on, I think, Joe Rogan.
Yeah. How does that show that he had a cobra?
Because he says it in the story.
Let's hear it.
I'm working on it.
I don't know why you're getting so angry with me, man.
all right, I found
Because
the video.
you're whiny.
November 1991 against Macho Man. He did have a cobra.
Like I said, there was the one time that he used the cobra because he came out and was like Cobra Kai and tried to swan kick him. It was a whole thing.
Macho walks in. He's like, "All right, brother, we're gonna do it tonight, I guess. Huh? It's the story fucking going around. We're gonna get down and do it."
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, sounds great. He's like, "We gotta take care of a little business first." I'm like, "What?" "About the snake." "Yeah. Has he been fixed or not?" "Fixed? You mean poisonous?" He goes, "Yeah, that might be the fucking problem." I'm like, "Randy, of course he's been fixed." He goes, "Maybe he has and maybe he hasn't. Stranger things have happened in the WWE. Somebody wants the Macho Man's Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship title, and fucking rest is history. Macho's dead, Snake's the champ." I'm like, "Dude, are you fucking..." "Chief, I'm just telling you this. He has to bite you. Now."
Whoa.
I'm like, "What?" He goes, "If that, we gotta go at it right now, me and you." And he's up in my fucking face with his fist. I'm like, "Fuck, man, what the fuck is wrong with you?" "Don't play no fucking games, Jake. Get the fucking snake out." So I got the snake out, man. I'm like, "You fucking psychotic motherfucker." I'm like, "Any special place you wanted to bite me, like my dick?" "What?" He's like, "Anywhere's good. How about the leg?" I'm like, "Fine." So I pulled my pant leg up, and he fucking bit me. Yeah, 3 or 4 seconds, let's go. Macho's like, "Yeah, don't fucking move. Don't take no elixirs. Don't take no antidotes. Don't take no pills. Don't take no fucking Pedigerm 3 or any of that bullshit. Just fucking sit there. I want to see the poison go through your body." And finally, after about 10 minutes, he's like, "I guess you're going to be okay." "Oh, sorry I didn't fucking make you happy." He's like, "Okay, but tonight, brother, do me a favor. Once the snake lets go of me, bring him back. I may want you to hook him back up again, because I want this idea to fucking make us both some fucking big money. Yeah, can you dig it? Dig it. All right, we're out of here." Boom.
I like the person doing
That's
the
what
animation getting the
motherfucker, you
hand
wait.
gestures right.
That's what I'm talking about. The animation is hilarious because
I'm surprised that, like that chat was saying, it was WWF back then.
Yeah.
I love that they've drilled into their heads
so much
they
that
even used a real term or the old term now.
You know who sued them to get that, right?
Yeah,
The
fuck
World
those
Wildlife
animals.
The
That's
World
some
Wildlife
bullshit,
Fund.
bro. Fuck those giraffes. Who gives a shit about a giraffe? I can't believe they won.
Yep.
Ooh, look at us. We take care of pandas or some dumb shit. I have no idea what they
Exactly,
do.
Zephyr. I may want you to hook him up again because I want us to make money. He wants to get bitten twice after he's worried about getting bitten once.
I still think one of my favorites is DX doing the nation. Hey, hey, hey. It's just, oh man. when he goes, I just got one question for you, Myron. How do you get your pecs to go all the way around your back like that? It's fucking good.
Who was he talking to?
It was DX
Mark
came
Henry?
out. No, they came out as the Nation, blackface and everything.
Oh, okay.
And X-Pac was
The Nation
Mark
of
Henry.
Domination.
Yeah.
But it was about Mark Henry.
Yeah. Because Trace was The Rock, and Road Dogg was I think D'Lo Brown. And he keeps like, good. D'Lo Brown was underrated.
When he did his little head shimmy.
I didn't like
Yeah, I loved it. Dude, his frog splash is one of the top 5 easily.
You know,
5-star
had
being the top.
one of my favorite intros for one of the, lower tier wrestlers. Although I think everybody in the business would have called him a good wrestler, but he never really got the push. Al Snow.
Oh, Al Snow was a phenomenal fucking worker.
He was great working, but he never got a push. But when he started carrying around the mannequin head and going, what does everybody want? Head. What does everybody need? Head. He's just holding the head up.
I feel so bad for the WWF.
For the talented workers?
No, for the WWE fans now that did not live during the Attitude Era. It was just a different
The
vibe,
Godfather.
man.
Everybody get aboard the hoe train.
I mean, you remember Beeve? It was I think Moss from the Headbangers, where he played
the guy who puked on command?
No. He was with Legion of Doom. No, I'm talking about the Mosh and Thrasher, the Headbangers. So Thrasher was injured. Moss did this like Leave It to Beaver type character with not Tracy Hatcher. What was her name? The puppies had the puppies out. No, not the puppies, but the other
Stacy
puppies.
Keebler.
No,
Stacey
not
didn't
Stacy.
have
No,
the
Stacy didn't have puppies at all.
Tori Wilson.
I think that's the one. Yeah, and so Tori Wilson was like his mom, like Leave It to Beaver mom, and it would get very fucking incest like in their promos and shit. It didn't last very long.
Tori Wilson was one of the hottest women I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, APA, they were fucking some of the best, dude. Actually, I had a friend in high school when I was in high school. She babysitted his kids and got us autographs.
Layfield or
Bradshaw?
Okay.
I don't know his real name. He was just Bradshaw back then.
Bradshaw Layfield.
Yeah, him and Farouk. But we got autographs from
Remember when he went country and then was like a stock
I didn't see any
trader?
of that. I was already out. I liked him with APA.
And then as that character, because he is that good with the stock market, he ended up getting a gig on Fox Business.
Oh, really?
That was what he did after wrestling. He went on Fox Business and was a like Jim Cramer type, stock guy.
Well, I mean, because he was legit doing it, but
yeah, JBL was very good at it. But
then he got in trouble for allegedly doing backstage hazing.
His
at Fox?
clothes. No, at WWF.
At WE.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
no, it wasn't alleged backstage hazing. They were beating the crap out of people,
dude.
nonstop.
Blue Meanie, they beat the fuck out of the Blue Meanie. Like it was ECW was invading some bullshit like that, and they got in the ring. He fucked him up. But his clothesline from hell is one of the best looking fucking finishers
because it's stiff as hell.
Yeah. And then him and Farouk, they beat the fuck out of. I think it was Public Enemy or the Nasty Boys, some fucking tag team from ECW, some dumb shit. And they came in thinking that they were hot shit, and they just beat the shit out of them.
No, I think it was
the whole
Bubba Ray.
match. No, that was different. No,
Okay.
this is a different tag team that came in. They had issues with them too, but
Because I thought they beat the living crap out of Bubba Ray and Devon.
they did.
Because they also thought that they were tough shit, and then
I didn't really
the
ever
ACA
like
guys
them.
were just like, nope, you're not. You're both just fat guys.
I liked Farouk and Bradshaw together. That worked out very well, really good.
I like Christian and Edge.
No, but you like the Hardy Boys.
No, I hated the Hardy Boys, although I thought they put on great shows with Christian
Absolutely.
and Edge.
Yeah.
The tables, ladders, chairs matches, the TLC those were wild.
Yeah.
They were more wild to me than some of the Hell in the Cell stuff, except for maybe The Undertaker Foley. But the rest of the Hell in the Cells and the, what was the other stupid one they came up with where they're all like 4 locked into different corners of the ring? The Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, that was past. I was already out by then.
Yeah, that was stupid, but
I did
TLC
see
was hilarious and crazy.
I did see the one with the dogs. It was the big boss, big boss man versus Undertaker, I think. And they had all the dogs in the ring, but they just kept shitting everywhere.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it was a pay-per-view. It was really bad. I think they hung him too. Like they hanged him. Undertaker, not for real. He's alive. But I think that's how the match ended.
The Hardy Boys with
the Hardy Boys, yeah.
Yeah, that whole situation all went great with Matt Hardy and Lita and Edge. I still can't believe that after all of that went down, that they were like, now let's do a segment where Edge and Lita are naked in a bed in the center of the ring. Like 3 weeks after it came out that Lita had been cheating on Matt Hardy with Edge. They're like, let's do this. This'll be great.
I mean, it helps to not, that way they can stay in kayfabe. Like,
until they actually try to kill each other.
It was a different era. They would have been, remember, they probably would have been like pumping it if they were actually trying to kill each other on the screen.
Remember, Triple H, when he left China for Stephanie.
You remember that whole storyline where he drugged her?
Yes,
had
and
his way with her,
and then
went through a
chapel in
chapel,
Vegas.
Yeah,
and then Vince approved that storyline. Hey, Vince, here's what I'm thinking for the storyline: I drug and essay your daughter, then forcibly marry her.
So
like,
Stephanie has inching. They both talked about some of the storylines that they said no to. That he wanted to
because Vince was full on trying to get Stephanie doing crazy crap.
Yeah,
all the time.
I think.
Well, that was around the same time
they did Moolah gave birth to a hand.
One of my favorite memories.
Do you remember the feud with Ken Shamrock?
Yeah, and his sister.
And his sister with Val Venus, where Val Venus.
Hello, ladies.
Dude,
it was like,
choppy my pee-pee, man.
I made an adult film with your sister, Ken.
Yeah. The best was choppy your pee-pee, man.
With, I don't remember that one.
Oh, yeah. So Val Venus, he had a feud with these Japanese guys. I forgot their Taka, whatever the fuck, right? It was like a faction of Japanese guys. Yeah. The leader or whatever, like their mic guy, their manager was like, "Oh, we choppy your pee-pee." And so they hung him up. He was going to chop it off, bro. Yeah, it was funny.
Val Venus's?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Don't worry. I think he survived. I forgot how.
I think he did.
Did y'all notice when he stopped having that sock down the front of his pants later on?
When he wasn't doing the money shot as his finisher?
Man, I tell you what, dude, he held on to that hair way too long. Like his long hair? Yeah, man.
I just love his intro. I thought that was always fantastic, coming out in the towel and the "Hello, ladies."
Yeah, it was fine. Sexual chocolate though.
No, The Godfather had the best one. Get on.
Godfather had a great
one.
Train.
Latino heat that whole time. Yeah, that was great.
You know, Godfather would just literally, they'd get into town and they'd go to one of the strip clubs.
Yeah.
And then hire the strippers to come and be the hose for the night.
Bruce Pritchard, he has those stories about where they would find these girls.
Yeah,
you gotta listen.
They were all just local strippers.
Even XFL, I think some of those leaders were just local.
The lingerie
girls.
league.
No, XFL.
Those were crazy times.
Man, this new generation.
And this is all WWE Attitude Era.
Yeah.
WCW was doing just as crazy
Whole
crap.
different level of weird shit.
Yeah. Jericho and Ralphus.
That was when
Ralphus was one of the funniest things I have ever seen in my life. You've got an absolute retard just walking around with Jericho with his top ponytail coming out the front of his head.
So on this Something to Wrestle With, right? They talk about him and how he got too big. He started thinking, got big headed about it. It started thinking that he was the draw. It was
Ralphus.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
He's just some backstage like worker, but
I thought it was just some random guy, Jericho, like Adam Sandler and Happy Gilmore. You know, you're my caddy now.
No, so what it was, yeah, he was one of the workers, like that set up everything or whatever somewhere backstage.
Put together
and,
the stage.
yeah,
and stuff. Yeah.
Because they let them do pretty much whatever they wanted a lot of the time as far as bits. It was his idea to try to get Goldberg to fight him. That's why he kept fucking with him the whole time.
Gilbert.
Yeah, Gilbert, that kind of.
You're on the list. No, I don't. Which version of Jericho did you like? So we had
Jericho's reinvented himself so many freaking
We had
times,
original
it's
Chris
insane.
Jericho, where he was just Chris Jericho with the Lion Tamer.
That's WCW.
Then he goes to WWF.
Yeah,
and he
Y2K.
becomes Y2J.
Oh yeah, Y2J. Yeah,
Y2J and becomes the first both brands world champion.
Yeah.
Or he's the first one to hold both the Raw and the SmackDown belt.
Yep. They have an episode all about that.
Well, now we do because we just talked about it.
What is the
And then he's got AEW at this point.
Oh, I was way out. I hated that they made him change his Lion Tamer because it was so fucking phenomenal in WCW.
It was
Walls of Jericho.
Yeah. Well, they made it so it was basically made
a Boston
safer.
Crab. It was a Boston Crab. Yeah.
His Lion Tamer was like legit.
Yeah.
If you this was back in the era where you were like, hey, let's try this at home. And I put my brother into that Lion Tamer, and man, he tapped pretty quick.
So did my sisters. My sisters also tapped real quick in the Kurt Angle ankle lock.
Oh, that's a. Which one was better, Ken Shamrock or Kurt Angle?
Well,
was there a difference?
I don't think there was a difference because one was an actual UFC fighter who knew how to do an ankle lock, and one was an Olympic wrestler who knew how to do an ankle lock.
That is not a fucking MMA move. The ankle lock.
It is if you snap their ankle.
Get out of here, bro. Go look up Ryan Hall. You see some leg snapping, but you may forget.
You were asking which one?
The pedigree. So have you seen how that has changed over the years? Where in the beginning he did not let go of your arms. He just drove your fucking face into the mat.
Or cross-face chicken wing. That was who did that one?
Didn't they outlaw the tombstone? The only people that could do it was the Undertaker.
The pile driver altogether.
And chokeslam actually too.
Why the chokeslam?
I know about the chokeslam.
I know the pile driver, and I think.
Are you thinking the DDT?
Is that what it? There's
Did
only
they outlaw that too?
I think anything that you could drop somebody on the top of their head, like
because of
the pile driver and the DDT,
Yeah.
because the DDT is where you got them like in your elbow, and then you drop straight back, and they would land on their head.
Raven had a good one. The fucking even flow.
Raven, yeah.
Even Gangrel had a good one. Boy, you want to talk about a fucking career that was over as soon as he opened his mouth. Everybody was like digging his. Oh, he's so mysterious, and then he opens his mouth on the mic for the first time.
Well,
like,
and that's where Christian and Edge came from.
Yeah, and then he opened his mouth. He goes, Gangrel. Like it's a horrible fucking voice. It was over for him.
Who was in the original flock with Raven? Was it
Billy Kidman?
Kidman?
Saturn.
Canyon.
Canyon. Saturn
and
was
Perry
in there.
Saturn.
Yeah. And I think
was
there's probably
Kidman in it?
Well, yes. He was
Kidman
Sick
was
Boy.
a lightweight.
Yeah. He was Sick Boy.
You know he was married to Tori Wilson?
No, I did not.
Billy
How'd that
Kidman
end
was
up?
married to Tori Wilson.
Are they still together?
I have no idea.
I doubt it.
Remember when Stacy Keibler was dating George Clooney for years?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she was like, he dumped her, and she was like, he's never gonna get married. And then he married a chick like 6 months later. She was all pissed off.
Yeah, but she's a crazy European lawyer.
What?
Yeah, but that's what he's into. It's
George
like
Clooney's wife.
It's
I thought you meant Stacey Q. I was like, she moved to Europe and became a lawyer.
No,
I'm pretty sure she's an accountant of some kind.
You try to come at George Clooney with that, and he's like, "Joke's on you. I'm into that shit."
Joke's on you.
I like being evil.
I think Scott Steiner probably was my favorite.
I like the Steiner brothers way back when it was like Saturday night's main
No,
event.
man. I like Big Booty
didn't
Daddy.
like
I
Big
like
Papa
Big
Pump
Papa
all
Pump.
that
I
much.
love Big Papa Pump. Holla if you hear me. He was fucking awesome.
Do you
and he basically just stopped doing anything with Rick.
Yeah.
The
fuck Rick.
dog-faced gremlin.
I don't think that was his real brother.
Who was why am I blanking on the guy he wrestled with in WCW, got fired after the merger?
Buff Bagwell.
Buff Bagwell.
I liked him too.
I used to love Buff Bagwell in WCW, man. He was
Isn't
awesome.
Bagwell? No, it was Scotty Too Hottie. That's Jerry the King Lawyer's kid.
Yeah. Oh,
Lawler.
you talking about Too Much? What was their tag team name? It was Too Sexy, Too Hot.
I don't know. He did the worm. He was
Yeah.
retarded.
I know that,
the other guy did the worm.
I know
Sure.
IRS's kids. One of them was
Erwin R. Shyster.
Yeah, one of them was Wyatt, and the one who passed away.
Ray Wyatt.
Yeah, he and there's another one.
I've been
Erwin
I've
R.
been
Shyster's
watching-
kid was Bray Wyatt because the Wyatts are all fat bastards, and Erwin R. Shyster was like in shape.
I've been watching a YouTube series on the Monday Night Wars. That's why all of this is very fresh for me.
I haven't watched anything in a long time, but I mean, I was pretty into wrestling in high school and college.
Oh, not college. No, man. Most of the high school.
Remember, I got married at 21, so I mean, my wife was willing to let us buy pay-per-views, even with the limited amount we made while I was in college. She enjoyed the pay-per-views, so it was like we would just have friends over and everybody would chip in, $5. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm younger. My parents, they would let me get either the WCW pay-per-view or the WWF pay-per-view each month.
And when you get the finger poke of doom, you're like, damn it, I picked the wrong one.
Bo Dallas
I got the hand
is the other
though.
one.
I got the hand, but I
yeah.
didn't get the Owen Hart one. I got the WCW one that month.
I was at work when the Owen Hart one happened. I was working at Carrabba's at the time, and two of the line cooks were just like obsessed with wrestling. So they started getting phone calls and pages like nonstop for like 10, 15 minutes until one of them finally answered or called back the page and was like, we found out about that. The funny thing is we had the pay-per-view available at the bar, but nobody was watching it, so they had turned it off, or we would have probably all seen it.
Mm.
Yes. Yeah, so Wyatt
Looks like I
and
got the
Bo
Mae Young
Dallas
one.
are both IRS's kids.
That's weird.
Well, he in his case he's unfortunately passed away.
IRS is gone?
No, Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt.
Yep.
I like Sweet Chin music. I was thinking of finishers that I really like. I really like Sweet Chin music.
Yeah.
It's a really good one.
I
I
don't
think
care when anybody says I like the spear and jackhammer combo too.
Yeah. Oh man, Edge's spear was garbage, bro. I can't believe he did that for that long. His spear was shit.
You know
The
who was-
Rhino had a better spear.
You know who's terrible and has to use the spear is Roman Reigns. He's not a good
I've never seen
technical
anything
wrestler.
from him.
I
Not
haven't
a
ever
good
watched
technical.
since he's become a thing. The last pay-per-view I remember getting was in college, late in college. And it was it Rock Hogan Was that the big one?
Oh, I was already out. Yeah.
I think it was Rock Hogan.
College would have been like around 2000 to 2003 ish.
Once I turned 16,
I believe that was Austin Rock era.
Once I got to 16 and had more,
there was sorry, go.
More access to like go hang out with chicks. I was done with wrestling. That was it for me.
No, Chad, it was one of those where it was one of the dream matchups that they did at WrestleMania, and Rock Hogan or Rock Austin was something that happened all the time. I think it was Rock Hogan.
2002.
How is that? That doesn't. Hogan's not a good worker, man.
That was, and he was in the Hollywood.
He was
Hogan
still one
look.
of the biggest names, and they had come over as the NWO Hogan at that point from WCW. So
yeah, not arguing that he didn't have heat. He just wasn't a good worker.
Hogan's first WWF match since 93. That was an icon versus icon match. Apparently, that was what they sold it as.
Man, they failed with trying to get the NWO over into the WWF. It could have done
their
big.
biggest failure was not getting Sting to come over, because on the first night of the invasion, they had a whole bunch of the WCW guys come in, and they had a whole bunch of the WWE guys in the ring, and they basically, the biggest superstars from the WCW, they had all the WWE guys going, "Who are you?" And Sting was like, at that point, I knew I would never, there was not a chance I was going to go over there, because they were going to bury you just because you worked for WCW at some point.
So there was that, but there was also a lot of guys that if they would have went over, their contract with Time Warner, whatever, would have been voided, and they would have lost out millions. So a lot of guys just didn't
paid
go
a
because of
lot
money.
to sit out.
Yeah,
but at the same time, you could have gotten a new contract if WWE was actually going to, like, Sting is Sting,
right? But it
he's
would
not
never
like the Hurricane,
right? But it would have never came close to what he was getting paid,
right?
Just by sitting out.
But if they were going to do you good at all, I mean, what they basically showed him, in Sting's words, were they were going to bury all of us. So there was no point in trying to do anything with WWE at that point.
You should listen to something about something to wrestle with Bruce Pritchard, because he that's one of the episodes, and he talks about it. They weren't planning on burying those guys at all. That would be stupid.
But they did in the first viewing. It was, "Who are you?"
Yeah,
it's
because
like,
it was Booker T and Buff Bagwell, I think, was the first match from WCW.
But at the same time, everybody knew that the Monday Night Wars, Nitro was winning it for most of the time.
Not for a long time by that point. No, of course not.
Well, that was a way of being like, yeah, we don't respect you.
Yeah, that was storyline, bro. Don't fall for the kayfabe.
I don't think it was storyline. I think it was literally they were saying.
No, it was storyline. You got to listen to Something to Wrestle With.
Oh, have you ever watched the Maven podcast?
No, I forgot he existed.
Exactly. I find it hilarious because he tells a whole bunch of stories about his time in wrestling.
He was there for 3 months.
Every video that I hear or that I see, like, people listing, who did you hate most? Maven's like at the top of the list. I mean, like, he was barely even there, and he does a whole podcast where he's got, like, a few hundred episodes talking about his life on the road and everything. And then on anybody else's stuff, it's like, yeah, everybody hated Maven.
Didn't he win the
like Tough Enough type competition or whatever?
It was, yeah.
I can't remember what it was called at that time. It wasn't NXT, but it may be Tough Enough.
Oh, Bob Holly, so underrated, bro. The stories about him backstage. Fuck, give me the belt.
Was he the little one or the big one?
The big one.
The person
Hardcore Holly?
Yeah. Bob.
Okay. They gave him the belt all the time. It just happened to be the hardcore belt.
No. He was backstage. They were talking about what to do with the big belt, the world champion. He's like, well, shit, give me the belt. He was just fucking crazy.
Oh, he was one of the guys that, from every story I've heard, he was one of them that kind of tested all the newbies.
Oh, yeah.
When they came up, and was to see if they could actually handle anything, because he would work stiff, and he would also, kind of be veteran leadership.
Yeah.
But he was never going anywhere except for the hardcore championship.
The Tough Enough or whatever it was called, when Kurt Angle challenged them, like, if you can pin me or whatever, and he picked that dude, that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, that MMA guy. Oh, bro, he got rolled. That's a good story too, man. Kurt Angle almost got embarrassed by him. I think him and Brock Lesnar wrestled at one point. Kurt won, but he was like, but it wasn't fucking easy.
Well, Kurt's half the size of Lesnar.
Yeah. That was a big contributor to why it wasn't easy.
Fused. Didn't Angle have his neck or his vertebrae fused?
Yeah. Dude, the story about him putting Shane McMahon through that. Shane McMahon did some crazy fucking spots.
He took the craziest spots and bumps of anybody.
Yeah.
Even over Mick Foley.
Yeah. The when Kurt Angle did the belly to belly through the glass up at the ring entrance, and he didn't go through the first time. Fucking Kurt Angle was like, I thought he was dead. This dude tells me, put me through it. And then he does it, and then he's like, put me through another one.
Or from the top of like the Jumbotron entrance thing, the Titantron thing, when they did the 60-foot fall off of that, or maybe it was 40, but I mean, they tossed him the same way that they did Mick Foley, but from higher.
Yep.
And also just through a table that breaks easily.
Oh, I guess his turnbuckle to turnbuckle drop kick was, yeah, man, he put it out there.
I think, Shane is crazy, man.
I think he deserves more.
A little bit adrenaline addicted.
Like when I went to WrestleMania, that's the hat I picked up, was the Shane, like with the dollar sign.
Here comes the money.
Oh, you know what I loved? I loved the Greenwich Posse. What was it?
Oh, the Mean Streets of Greenwich.
Their posse. You had like Pete Gas and these other guys with their sweater vest and shit. Oh, fucking, that was great.
I loved probably the craziest guy that I was just like super fanning for was the Hurricane.
Really?
That dude had some hilarious bits. I mean, he was not a good wrestler, but I
think he was there for my time.
The whole thing with his bits was hilarious. Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through.
I think I was already out by that point.
He started doing a whole bunch of fake superhero bits where he actually thought he was a superhero. I mean, it's kind of like Supergirl. I mean, it was hilarious. But dude was just a, cruiserweight wrestler that didn't really do anything. But
well, you guys ready to wrap it up? I still got to watch the fucking House of the Dragon.
Oh, yeah. That is out, isn't it?
Yep.
They are screwing that show up so bad.
Fuck, so bad. Dude, I don't care about anyone in that show. We were always talking about Seinfeld and Always Sunny. Same thing, but worse.
I mean, I can still somewhat care about Matt Smith's character because I like him as an actor, and he hasn't really done anything all that bad as Damon.
The only guy
all that bad for Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I mean,
the only guy I wanted more from was the blacksmith that got the dragon, but they sidelined him and he's just there.
Oh, I think he'll end up turning
one of the seeds.
I was far more.
I think he'll end up turning because he hates all royalty because they basically just let his kid die.
Wait, what?
Well, his daughter
dies. Are you spoiling it? Because of
no.
Wow, bro.
This is stuff that's already happened.
This is stuff that's already happened, Mad.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay.
That's why he was upset with
really,
because
I mean, he seems to be hanging out with them.
Well, he's trying to figure out a way to actually get a house out of them so that he can continue to live.
Yeah.
Because they've made him a knight, but she also is like, yeah, we'll figure out getting you a place to live. For now, just, you figure it out.
She did what's his name fucking dirty, not with the whole naming thing.
Oh yeah, the
Valerians, or what are they called?
Corlin's kids.
Yeah.
Corlin's bastards.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have gone 3 hours and almost 15 minutes, so.
Yeah, I'm not even sticking around to talk to you guys after this. I'm done.
Screw you.
You get it, though. I'm going to talk to you in like a day.
No, it'll be like 2 days.
No, because I'm going to want to play Path of Exile.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
but that'll be while I'm at work, and I'm just not going to respond to you.
Wow, you see how he treats me, Chad? I would never do that. I would never see him log into the game and then log out immediately.
Right.
You'd set it to invisible.
No,
He
that doesn't
can't
work for this
in-game.
game. Yeah.
Oh.
That's just on Steam. He can't do it in-game.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
All right, Mad, what do you got coming up?
Well, Tuesday is another History Interrupted, and we're going to try to clean it up this week as best as we can after last week's epic episode. So 9:15 p.m. Central Tuesday, it's History Interrupted, where we bring history alive. I don't know.
Absolutely cannot be promoted by YouTube.
Apparently, they deemed my content shocking.
Shocking. Chad, what's up?
We've got our show Friday night, 9 p.m. Ascendant Art Podcast here on YouTube. Have a good time. I guess we'll be talking Odyssey probably because that'll be out.
Oh, we got the bracket.
And
yeah,
we
I'll be
got
there for the first hour so that I don't have
and-
to continue to demolish Mad's bracket.
Wow.
I mean, if
you mean the most popular bracket we've
I was
had?
about to say, if you're upset that his bracket was actually genuinely appreciated by the chat, I get it.
I want you to go back and look at the amount of votes that were happening on the Rock bracket versus the 11 to 12 votes he was getting on his bracket.
Yeah,
because
you killed the
18
audience
is
with
more
yours.
than 11.
You killed the audience with yours. That's why there's not as much.
The audience voted on mine in the 18s and 20s.
Until you ran them off with your bracket.
And luckily, Mad, when we do the other side of the bracket, we're going to, hit all those random B-sides.
Where we have to have the poll out longer so everybody can look it up.
We can also
Yeah,
just
you could
do
have.
the same stupid trivia that we've done over and over and over.
This isn't
but that's the
trivia.
same songs.
This isn't trivia.
You all know what I was doing. It was
I
not
know.
including all the songs we had already talked about multiple times.
Well, look, this is how we know we're
Luckily,
real bros.
now we're doing Mads, so it's a ton of songs that nobody's been talking about for 20 years.
I like
What
to
the
tell.
fuck? Yeah, but people know those.
Break kayfabe for just a second. This is how you know we're real bros. We're like we give each other shit on these brackets, and each one's taking a turn to get shit on for the brackets, and then afterwards we're sending texts like, "Oh, how you doing? Like, what's going on?"
Oh, you think I'm faking it? I'm never having Mad.
I'm
over
not faking it
the
either,
bro
motherfucker.
over
My
again.
fucking bracket is legit.
This bastard is one of the dumbest jerks I've ever met.
We're
Wow,
about to
now we're
have,
getting personal.
like
Dummy
like,
jerkhead.
I didn't know you hated veterans.
like,
I do, especially. I was gonna go Trump on that one with McCain, but no.
I like my vets.
I like
to
my
not have been
veterans not burnt.
You dog face pony soldier.
You want to go out? What was it? Right, we keep going. You want to go outside, do push-ups?
Yeah, some shit like that.
It's like you're 73, man. What do
No,
you
come on. I'd take him out behind the bleachers and I'd punch him in the face.
I know you wouldn't.
it's
Fucking
like-
Then
Trump box.
I'd let the little black kids play with
He's like,
my leg hairs.
I buried corn pop out back in a field in Delaware.
He was a
I'll
bad
take you out
dude.
too. He was getting all mad because I let the kids stroke my hair on my legs.
I like to watch the water glisten on my leg hairs.
It's like, and he's like, "Don't worry, in a few years I'll shower with my daughter."
Just
all right,
until
I'm
she's
done.
14
I'm
or
out.
15.
Okay. That's it for me.
I mean, these are real
That's
things that were
actual
in her
things.
diary.
I remember. I was about to say I was there, but I was not.
So you're saying YouTube won't promote my streams either?
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
I don't know. Not all of them. You'd have to find one where I'm not here.
All right. I also have Mad Show on Tuesday. Wednesday, I don't think we're doing a Christian panel this week. Thursday, I'm on comics. Friday, I'm on Ascent and Art with Chad and Slender. And then we're back here Sunday. Soon, we will have Carrie back. We've got Mick Olson is going to be joining us sometime soon. And then Michelle from Force of Light Entertainment is also working on what week we can get them on. Or her
Wait,
on.
both of them?
And then them. No, just Michelle, not Natalie.
Thank God.
Natalie hasn't expressed any interest. But Michelle likes to talk politics and doesn't get to, so.
Yeah, I
that's
streamed with her not that long ago.
We'll have those things coming up. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for the super chats, the memberships. What is this? The 12th? So, yeah, we'll have 5 more Brahmabull memberships from me coming at some point this month. So keep showing up. And everybody have a good night and a good week. We'll see you throughout the week. Later.
For real, I'm out.
Later, everybody.